Let's check if the live stream now works on YouTube. But it should work, I think. Yes. Alright. Yeah, we're back on YouTube also now. So yeah. Always internet, bro. So now. Alright. Yeah. I think me guys and girls maybe will also rejoin on the YouTube live stream now. Also for me guys and girls on YouTube. Yeah. When the next live stream after the first one is some sort of interrupted and ended because of the internet was giving in again. If it's not, I think if I don't restart the stream within 30 seconds, the stream will completely be ended and finished, and then I have to restart a whole new one, and then it's a 2-part stream again. And because we had 6 hours of stream already, I had to save the data, right? Because I'm recording the streams, and the 6-hour footage needed like 3 minutes to process and remarks and whatnot. Therefore, yeah, it took 3 minutes, not 1 minute or even 30 seconds. But we're back now. I'm gonna minimize myself again like this, and we're gonna continue with the reaction. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we're back here. I will just hop back whatever 10 seconds because I don't know exactly where the Twitch stream was cut off. And RF is back in the live stream chat on YouTube. Wonderful. Thanks that you rejoined. Totally appreciate RF. Appreciate that you stay loyal. So yeah, we're gonna jump back now and continue because we gonna finish and finalize and end all of the UDYZYZ shows in the proper type of fashion. We ain't gonna stop because we go up. Ha! All together.
Intel was sitting in the service desk.
I don't remember that.
We worked with. She had the coolest name ever. I'm not gonna say it, but
I don't remember that.
I'll tell you later. But me and her were always sitting in the service desk and working together, and he would come over and just like try and tell us, like, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to Hooters with my mom. Like, you guys should definitely go one day."
Bro, also like in the chat. Me guys and girls said like River said the kids didn't hit puberty till high school. And Rivers also says she doesn't know how old these co-workers are, but they literally look like 9 years old, like Sternio triplets. And you're telling them to go to Hooters. And also River says she doesn't want to fall asleep and miss this and the other one because they got good story time. Well, after this one, there's still half of the Leray video, and then the Sternio triplet channel video. Yes. If not, River, totally fine. Get your well-deserved shut-eye. Get it. It sits well with me. And R says she won't be here for long. She just came to say hi. It's 12 a.m. for her. It's wonderful that you were just here to say hi again. And yeah, welcome back, some sort of RF, right? It's are you watching a Sternio Triplets podcast? Yes, reacting to it right away, and it can happen on YouTube. Fortunately, the loophole.
And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "It's just a fun experience." Like telling me all about Hooters, and like that is.
So
Like, what was funny is
weird.
me and Matt have never been to a Hooters in our life, but Nick has. Dude, I think that's the funniest thing in the world.
And I went
Yeah.
with two
I'll never
girls.
forget. I can't even say what you said that one time. I don't even want to say it.
I'll
Remember?
repeat it. You
Like,
know, dude,
no,
setting me
remember?
up big.
We were driving by her.
Big setup right there. That's
No, because I
crazy.
can't air out me and Nick.
Oh yeah, so you're just gonna
No,
make.
you have to
You
say
just
it.
made the
It was
most
both-
outrageous statement to like blindside
It was
me.
both while me and Nick were in like talking stages of relationships, and we
Okay.
were in the car with our mom and
Oh,
our
yeah.
dad,
Dude,
and
I
we
was gonna
drove
say
by
that.
a Hooters, and Chris goes, "I want to go with Matt, Nick, and then this two people me and Nick were talking to, and we can all go to Hooters. Us fucking."
But wait a second. Was this person that Nick was talking to at that time, was it a dude, or was this time where he was trying to find out if he's maybe even straight, right? Because he said he had this little bit of a crisis. So was it a girl he was talking to or a dude? Or is it even known to anyone other than this triplets?
In 5,
River says a guy. It was a guy, okay.
and I was like,
I just thought it'd be hilarious.
Also, River says he will say it. Oh, all right. Okay, yeah, you can do that, River. If you can set a time or whatever.
Like
Like
a
you
double
two were on
date
like and Chris to Hooters.
and 2 gay men.
That would
You'd
be
like,
awesome.
Bro, what do you
Okay, also said, yeah, 2 gay men.
and we can all go to Hooters, us fucking 5. And I was like,
I just thought it'd be hilarious
Like
if
a
like you
double
two were on
date
like and Chris to Hooters.
and 2 gay men.
That would be
Like,
awesome.
bro, what do
Gay
you?
men. Oh yeah, because
I thought you just like
What?
came
Oh
out.
yeah, that's where Chris, forgot.
on the
No,
pond. I was like,
no,
wow,
no, no,
that was
no.
crazy. I thought you just like
What?
came out on the
No,
pond. I was like,
no,
wow.
no.
What? What? Did Chris say he just thought that Nick just came out on the pod? Like he forgot even that his brother already came out like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes,
Like
if
a
like you
double
two were on
date
like and Chris to Hooters.
And 2 gay men.
That would be
Like,
awesome.
bro, what do
Gay
you?
men. Oh yeah, because I thought you just like
What?
came out on the
No,
pond.
no,
I was like, wow.
no, no,
That was
no.
crazy.
Yeah, but like that was insane. I
All
was
I gotta
like,
say, Hooters tater tots are lit.
you been?
Dude, this is how it
Yes.
started.
Oh yeah, shit.
I went to the Hooters with Michaela and
watch
Victoria,
WWE?
not to watch WWE.
Oh,
Great experience though.
okay.
Was it
It's
yummy?
just like I don't like being in there because I don't like the vibes
just
of like.
Gross.
I
dude.
don't like the
Do you
vibes
think
of
they
like
knew
the
you were
gross.
Dude, I was like 11. It didn't matter.
Oh, shit.
He was at Hooters with 11 years old?
I don't like the
Do you
vibes.
think
He was 11 years old when he went to Hooters?
of
They
like
knew
the
you were gay?
gross. Dude, I was like 11. It didn't matter.
Oh, shit.
No, I wasn't actually. I was in like
You have to be like
I was
15.
like a sophomore or
Yeah,
junior in high
okay.
school. But I just don't like the vibes of like the gross men there. Like just seeing the men attempt to flirt with the Hooters employees.
Oh, bro. Yeah, that's so uncomfortable, bro. That's so uncomfortable, right? And not even at Hooters. Also, some dudes flirting with the waitress, right? And the thing is, maybe sometimes it can really, then be a real true love story, maybe even, right? But even... The thing is, bro. The thing is, right? The thing is, bro. Let's say first with the Hooters thing. It's some sort of the theme of the Hooters that it's some sort of very, arousing and pretty hot, right? But then flirting with them is like, yeah, bro, come on, bro. They need to be nice to you and flirt a little bit with you. They get paid for this, bro. And you're buying into that, like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. No. With a waitress in a normal restaurant, let's say. Also, she some sort of needs to be nice to you, and maybe then it gets a little bit weird, right? It gets a little bit weird. But maybe, bro, maybe if you really feel there's a vibe, right? There's a vibe, flirtatious. Maybe you can do it a little bit in this very subtle way, right? Very like in a down low, but she will understand, right? But not necessarily everyone around. And whatever, maybe you writing your number on the check, or she will write her number on the check, something like that. But really down low, because maybe it's also really uncomfortable for her, because that's where she's working, that's her job, and she's some sort of maybe then has to reject you while she's at a job, and maybe she's also a little bit scared, because then you as a customer, you're completely then hurt and feel insulted and rejected, and that would be bad for the restaurant, and maybe the boss will get very angry at her. You know, you're some sort of getting her maybe even also in a very uncomfortable situation, right? So if you want to do that, bro, it's a tough one to make a flirt happen in this situation. Not necessarily. I think it's just not that good of an idea. It's not that good of an idea, bro, to flirt with a waitress, bro. It's not that good of an idea, bro. No, for both parties. Maybe in a nightlife setting, depends a little bit. Maybe more of a, let's say, vibe that could happen, and everyone is cool with this without anyone is being like a little bit of a uncomfortable situation now, because you put them into it, you know, whatever, bro. You bet, bro. You bet. Especially with bartenders, male or female, they get flirted on a lot, and you bet also security dudes at nightclubs and bars, they get flirted and even thirsted over a lot. And it's not necessarily because they're so these mega giga chads in terms of looks or their character, but most of the time it's some sort of this position of power they got for this very evening and this night. They're making the rules, bro. They say like, oh yeah, you can go. No, not today. You're out. They got something, all the power of making this evening happen, right? And they're also there to whatever, right? If someone is misbehaving in the club, they will get you out. They're some sort of like the big daddies of the nightclub. And this power position, I think, is really contributing. It's really contributing that some women are like, oh yeah, this powerful position is like, right? But then the very next day, if they maybe then had going on something with them, they're like, okay, some sort of the magic is gone. Like there was some sort of there was something like a Cinderella magic night stuff, but now the crystal shoe high heel is gone, and now like everything turns into rags and pumpkins. Yeah, was cool for the night now, bye. The spell is gone, right? So that's some sort of, but yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Gotta check on the chat now. And Rue says they always do this to Matt. Oh, River said no, he meant Matt. That Matt was coming out on podcast now. Okay. Oh, we got Barbie in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Barbie. And she said Matt, not Nick. Okay. And Cause says bro wanted Matt to come out so many times. Okay. For the fans, right? The fans will also want that big time. Ira says no. Oh, okay. We also got Ira back in the Twitch chat. Welcome back. And she's saying no, he thought Matt was coming. Yes. Thanks for elaborating, me guys and girls. This happens all the time. But he says normally Nick thinks Matt's coming out. Okay? Even his bro think he will come out at some point because they think down low he's also gay. Okay. Hey, Ruben says he wants a bestie so bad. Maybe, yeah, he's wishing for a bestie. And then it's happened to be his bro. Right? And Ruben says, of course, some men think differently. With the waitresses and whatnot, especially with Hooters. But again, also with this normal restaurant, maybe it can work with the flirting. Again, what I said, maybe it can work, but you have to be very, steer this whole thing very subtle and smoothly with the flirt, that it's not, a hot mess. If you want to try it, what I don't not necessarily advise to do, and also, Bryce says no, Twitch chat is mad at her for saying gay. Yeah, the thing's also okay. Yeah, I see it. Where. Yeah, I can allow this. But the thing, with the chatbot, bro, the chatbot will also come. But I can't promise that we'll also allow to say gay. But since it's like, at least we can work around, right? And also,
And you know that they're just trying to make their money.
I love when they
I
just,
don't. I'm
just
just like, I
making
love
money.
that vibe. Like, this woman doesn't give a fuck
They
about
don't.
you.
I don't
She's
think
gonna
the
pretend
guys
to
there
care.
understand that like these women get paid to like flirt with you or like
Yeah,
lead
no,
you
and they
on.
tip them a lot.
I know.
Yeah, I don't get it. But
Anyways, away from the Hooters.
But the thing is, bro, these dudes need to be so desperate, bro. They need to be so desperate of female attention and flirtatious romantic vibes. They need to be so desperate, bro, that they have to flirt with a Hooters girl, bro. If they do it just for whatever, for the heck of it, for fooling around a little bit, maybe then, I don't know. But if they really like they want to flirt, like, sort of pretty desperate, bro. Comes across a little bit desperate, bro.
subject. Yeah, that was crazy.
I remember
that
when we had that new kid, that employee that was
New Delhi guy.
yeah, and he walked through my line. He's like,
You eat a lot of candy. You should try Adderall.
I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
Because I went through his line to buy candy. Obviously,
Yeah.
I used to have a candy like every day.
Yeah.
When I was getting like a Snickers, a Pepsi, and like a Hershey's, and he's like, "Wow, you have a lot of sugar. You should try Adderall."
I remember that.
Yeah, that was
And
wild.
I
I was like 9. I'm like, dude, what?
Our age is all messed up in this pod. We were like 14 to 16 throughout all. No, 15 to like 17.
Dude, nightmare.
Nightmare.
Oh, Nick, can you
like when
talk
I'm
about
16,
your,
I want to play Legos and open gifts. Like I don't want to fucking
open gift?
like I
Who's
just think of like
giving you
Christmas.
gifts?
Like oh, you're young.
Okay.
But
Nick,
like,
can you talk about the Snapchat memory you have?
let me pull it up.
It's actually fucking
So me and Matt were
hilarious.
talking about like what are we gonna talk about on the podcast, and
You should tell them about the Yelp reviews as well.
You should let him.
I will. We were talking about. So today, me and Matt were talking about what we're going to talk about on the podcast, and I was like, you know what? Let me go look through my Snapchat memories, like on the map of where the store is, to see what what inspiration will strike. And I found.
Wait a second. But also with the bartenders and female or male bartender, also a little bit of a power position, but also sometimes they want just to flirt to get a free drink, right? So it's not totally romantic. It's also some sort of like, yeah, they want to get a little bit out of it.
What we're going to talk about on the podcast. I will. We were talking about. So today, me and Matt were talking about what we're going to talk about on the podcast, and I was like, you know what? Let me go look through my Snapchat memories, like on the map of where the store is, to see what what inspiration will strike. And I found this Snapchat memory of bathroom graffiti, and Matt was like, "You absolutely need to talk about that."
So funny.
So, hold on.
We had an employee bathroom in the back, so this had to be some type of employee wrote this on the wall. We just don't know who, but it looks like it was like sketched in with like a key or something.
Oh my
like in the
God.
wood.
Oh yeah, no, it's a pen. It's a
Oh,
pen.
okay.
It's a pen in the bathroom. It says, "Time is the enemy."
Oh my.
only
Again, bro.
thing in the it's a pen in the bathroom. It says, "Time is the enemy." The
Oh
only
my.
thing in the
That's
bathroom.
all
I
it
had a
says.
photo of it in the bathroom.
I bet you I know who that is.
Time is the enemy, and,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure the bathroom was only accessible by like our.
I bet you that was our
coworkers.
like best friend there.
Oh,
I think that's
Oh.
him.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it makes so much sense to
That
me.
shit is
Okay, they're keeping it anonymous here.
so
Yeah, that
funny,
was
though.
wild.
Time is the enemy. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Was it like, because subtitles said Heim, I was like, time. Was it like, time is the enemy? And, gonna check on the chat. Rue says, but that's how Hooters market the restaurant. Although some men do forget they're in a restaurant, not a bar. Yeah, and it's totally fine if Hooters got this theme to their restaurant. It's just some dudes, I don't know, they're taking it way too serious and too desperate. Again, you can go there with your. I said it. Maybe the twitching was cut off. Maybe you can go there with your girlfriend if she's cool with that, or you want to go there with your girlfriend, or with your bros, or the girls can go with the girls, right? Or with your female friends and male friends, for whatever, because it's for the heck of it, right? Like Hooters, yeah. But yeah, as soon as dudes taking it way too serious and are too thirsty and desperate, and then turns a little bit weird. And Buddy says she's late because she chose to nap, and so glad she can make it to the rest of the stream. Get your well-deserved shut-eye, Barbie. Also said it to River. You guys, get your sleep. Stay happy, healthy, and successful. I want that for you. And also, Colin says, yeah, they think Matt is the gay one, and Nick is. It's funny, bro, that Coraline's gay is allowed, but Barbie's Coraline was flagged as offensive. Okay, it's funny. Seems like the Twitch chat doesn't like Barbie to say gay, but for Coraline it's okay. She gets the gay pass, not Barbie. And Colin says, yeah, they think Matt is the gay one and Nick the straight one, so Nick gets the girls because the gay men think Nick is straight. Okay, there's something like this conspiracy theory. Wow. Just imagine that would really happen. So one day it comes out, bro. Bro. But I got it right, okay? Like, I think to reread it here. Again, there's this, seems like this conspiracy theory that people think Matt is the gay one and Nick is the straight one, so Nick gets the girls because the gay men think Nick is straight. Because the gay men think Nick is straight. But Nick is saying, again, we're talking about conspiracy theory. Nick would say he's gay, that he gets all the girls, like, yeah, best friend, gay best friend. Then something like, you know what? I'm not really into women, but do you want to try it out? I don't know. If you like it. Maybe like this, right? And Ruru says, and again, you're just continuing the thought of previous topic. Yeah, happens sometimes, right? With the bartender. Yeah, sometimes I also got this final thought to wrap it up, yes. And this is every time, bro. Ruru says, yeah, time, they meant time. Yes. Also, Barry confirmed. Thanks, me guys. And Colin says, she's special. Barry says, bro, what? In terms of using the word gay in the chat, this is not flagged with Coraline, but with Barbie. And Colin says, not to flex or anything. And also, Ruru says, Barbie's Coraline, quote unquote. And Ruru says, Nick would projectile vomit, bro. Like, ah. Barry says she's calling homophobia on the chat for the chat rules, the automated flagging of offensive words for not letting her say the word gay.
Yeah, right? I was like, wow, this is
On
shocking.
the toilet too.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was
I
I gonna
wanna-
say? I was gonna say something.
Forget.
I want to say
No.
my crazy
Yelp
story.
reviews.
Oh, this
I
is
always used
hilarious.
to Google the store we worked at and look at the Yelp reviews to see like what it was like. And some lady like snitched on me to her husband about like how terrible my service was as a employee.
Bro, yeah, then he's reading like, yeah, this one boy with the middle long hair, haircut, and whatever would have green eyes or whatever. Ah, this was such a brat.
She was like, the dude wrote it for his wife, which is first off like you're weird leaving
Yeah,
a negative
I
Yelp
agree.
review for a place you never even stepped foot in.
There's
Like your
no-
wife was this emotional about my service that you had to fucking file a Yelp review. Insane. Anyway, yeah, file like he's taking me to court. But he literally he was like poor service from the young man in the morning shift because I'm open at like 6 in the morning. I'm fucking tired. I probably slept like 3 hours the night before. He's like, poor service, did not greet my wife, the only customer, like in parentheses, like get out of here. And it was like was on his phone, this, that, blah, blah. Wasn't even on my phone. I'm like on my phone at the store because I don't care. Then once I have a customer,
Yeah.
I'll put my phone down and be like, oh hey, good morning, and scan your groceries.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna stand there attentive, like waiting
and I
for
don't
the
Back in the old days, it was like that, young man. Maybe you want to learn a little bit how real service works. Put that phone down.
about
That's
like
where to
some of these
arrive.
people, but I don't care if
But I some sort of understand the thought of the employer, right, or the owner of the store, saying like, hey, bro, if you're some sort of working in service and you're on your phone, that is giving a little bit, and also for some customers, because they can't reach your mind, it's giving a little bit of, hey, I'm not interested, don't bother me, don't come up to me, don't talk to me, I'm on my phone, I don't want to know anything about you, right? It's giving sometimes, and also to someone, this vibe. It's a little bit of like unapproachable. I totally understand this thought of employers, and it's also some sort of, yeah, it is some sort of like that, bro. It is some sort of like that, bro. You don't necessarily want to be on the phone when you're some sort of, are in a job that has to do with customers, bro. I have to say it like that, bro. It's not the best thing to do, bro. But at least I understand also, he said, as soon as he's noticing someone is coming, he puts his phone down, okay. And he's like, hey, hi. Then he pulls up with his good service, yes. But it's some sort of like, again, bro, it's about being approachable in a store. Just imagine whatever you're in you want to go shopping for furniture, and you really need or you at a, whatever, you need to get some tools, and you really need a good customer service employee who's some sort of advising you what's the best thing. And you see a dude that has a face like this and on the phone looking around angry, whatever, you know. And then you're like, I don't really know if I want to talk to this dude. And some people may have also social anxiety, and then that makes it even harder, because I think this guy will maybe scream at them for interrupting him at being on his phone. You know what I mean? You shouldn't make it as easy and as approachable for a customer to come up to you and talk to you. You don't need to be all day like, hey, how you doing? You need some help? Let me know. Hey, you don't need to be this Chuck E. Cheese robot or whatever, right? But just maybe with a relaxed face, looking around, looking approachable, you know? Maybe a little smile if he liked you. you know. But don't. It comes into play, bro. So I understand some sort of these, rules on a customer service setting.
Whoever's checking out at the grocery store says, "Good morning, hi, how are you?" I just want what
scan
I
the groceries,
want.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the woman that was allergic to like technology?
Oh, that sounds like the brother of Saul Goodman, right? In Better Call Saul, he also had some sort of thing. And also, okay, no, Coraline's saying gay is flagged offensive. Seems like she also not got no pass anymore. Oh, bro. Oh, maybe the chat was no scared of Barbie in terms of claiming the chat rules are homophobic in terms of her individually, right? The chat got scared. The chat got scared and also like, okay, same rules for everyone. I'm trying to mess with Barbie here. Oh, bro. And Colin says even Larray, he also thought Matt was the gay one. Yeah, I think also heard. Was it with the baking thing? The baking deafblind mute? But he wasn't also not able to keep them apart, maybe, right? It was also a thing, like like he thought he was talking to Nick. I think there was that, right? And Bruce is right. He was able to send it to when we were talking about the gay and lesbian terminology. Yes. We had this conversation. And didn't they explain it because Matt was left alone and Larray was like, of course they left the gay ones out and Matt was like, I'm not gay. Yeah. There's also like, and again for River it was allowed again saying gay. Like twice. It seems like if you combine the word gay with something, whatever seemingly offensive to the chat filter, then you get flagged as offensive. But it seems like River had just the right wording that it was also allowed. Kai says she means nobody wants to do their job. In terms of in the grocery shop, you mean? Grocery store? River says when they met for the first time. Yeah, because also he thought that he just wasn't able to keep them apart and just thought like Larray, he's talking to Nick, right? Kai says honestly, some people just need to grow up. Maybe with the phone we was talking about. But he says she thinks there's a time and place. Be sneaky about it. If as soon as he sees a customer he stops, then it's not bad. When she worked in retail, of course, she was on her phone at times. Well, if I don't know how you timed it, Barbie. If it was when no one was there around, there was not even a possibility of someone seeing you on the phone. Maybe then, yeah. But as soon as the customer is there that could see you and they could have a question and could need help, then I think that the phone is maybe makes you a little bit unapproachable. But I think Barbie was doing it maybe in the right way. I don't know, but I think she said there's a time for it. Sneaky about it. And Barbie says, no special treatment for Coraline, because Coraline said, it doesn't work anymore. And Coraline says, yeah. But she assumes he gives him gay vibes, she guess, like Matt giving Nick maybe, or Larray at least. And because she had her moment for some seconds, bro. Enjoy it as long as it lasts, right? And Kyle says she means she never went to the store and left a bad review because someone was on the phone. She thinks that's a little bit strange. Also, nobody that big of a person that she needs to say hello to, cause to be honest, she really doesn't care about you. Like in terms of like Kyle going to a store and the employee is not saying hello to her. Yeah, for that it's a little bit, maybe a little bit, too much than to have a horrible, River just sent the word gay and it got flagged offensive, and she said, "Oh, hers is held back because she typed gay." Yeah, it's some sort of if you get it, you can do it in a slick, sneaky way with your wording in the whole sentence. It's not offensive. Flag is offensive. But he says she did work 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. so the night shifts. But she had many customers come up to her and ask for help. Her customer service persona is on point. She found it very easy to switch into role. So the customers were aware that you were on your phone. And then came up to you. You're saying like that, Barbie. And also, Condescend, why is there not let in a chat? It's not like they're saying something rude. Rue says you just must put apostrophes on it, like yeah, maybe some quote unquote or something. Yeah, I think it's just because if someone is whatever, then trying to insult someone with that in a rude way, then gets flagged like that or whatever.
All too well.
Because that just reminded me of that. There was this woman who was obsessed with hot chocolate and allergic to cell phones.
I do remember that.
She used to, weird fucking person. She used to go in there no matter the weather in the same massive
Winter coat,
puffy
right?
winter
Yeah.
coat.
No, I remember her because I used to do, like, if I had a quick equation I had to do to, like, get change or something, I'd, like,
literally
whip out
what I'm
my phone
saying.
real quick.
Literally what I'm saying. She used to always buy excessive amounts of hot chocolate and then
Oh my god, it
return
makes sense that she would always pay with cash now.
Then return
Wait,
it,
hot
okay.
chocolate and always had a winter coat on.
Yeah.
So this lady's just chilling in
maybe
December.
she's like Miss Claus or something.
Oh
and we
my
just don't know.
God, that's
But
probably
she used to
it.
always come in and
And
buy
she doesn't want to see kids on their phones nowadays because it ruins Santa's job of getting them toys.
maybe.
We just discovered it. That's
But
Mrs.
she
Claus.
used to come in and buy a lot of hot chocolate, and then I was working the service desk, and she'd come over and return some of the hot chocolate sometimes. And so she was doing a return, but she also wanted to like buy something else and buy a lottery ticket or something. And I was working the service desk, I had to do all those things. So I was using my phone as a calculator, and I pull out my phone, and I was like, I typed into it, and she goes, "Kid you not." Like gasps and pushes away. I'm like, "Oh my god, are you all right?" And she was like, I hate to see that. It's simple math."
She wasn't allergic to the phone. She was allergic to Nick's stupidity. I'm disgusted by you. That's simple maths. Like how dare you? Get away this phone and use your mental math. You disgusting, filthy, dumb high school kid. I'm gonna complain to your manager right away. You filthy creature. Bro, what?
She was so appalled
Simple
by
math.
She was
I
so
was like-
appalled by phones and technology, and like she would always have like books and articles and like
Yes, and she was like, "It's simple math."
like lady,
I was like-
grow up, buy a phone, and mind your business.
So I went to the back and I grabbed like a calculator, so I didn't have to use my phone. And then she got mad that I was using that and the cash register. I'm like, you need to get
And
out
also,
of
what?
fucking.
It's not like simple math when you're like returning something and she's buying something else and she wants like a scratch ticket.
it was
'cause
a
it's
little
all
complicated.
fucking
I don't
three
think I've
different
ever
things.
given wrong change to someone ever.
I don't think I did.
I
I
either.
always like triple check. Like you were never getting an extra like
never.
5, an extra
All
1.
right,
or anything.
I wanna tell 2 stories of mine real quick.
Okay, another story of Matt. And also, Barry says, yeah, like she and her coworkers were allowed to listen to music sometimes. People came up to her and she was on the phone. It was switching music or using it for work. Okay, interesting, bro. This was. So you had your earphones in. Your employer allowed, like, you're allowed to listen to music with the earphones in and being on the phone. Wow, okay, bro. Okay, that's different, bro. And okay, but it seems like for the customers it works. I don't know. Probably we won't know about the customers that didn't came up to Barbie. They maybe had a question or needed help because again maybe they were too scared to walk up to her because they thought she would be not interested in them and their question, right? We don't know, but it's just what I'm talking about. Some people be like, hey, I have a question, I need help. I don't care if you had a phone, have earplugs, if you headphones on. I want to talk to you. I need help, or I want to check out now. Scan my articles, right? My items. Yes, but yeah, for me, I some sort of also think about these people that maybe still have or from the begin with have a hard time to talking to people, and then I see like someone is a little bit not approachable, But yeah, whatever. If it's allowed by the owner of the store, totally, then do it, Barbie. Absolutely. And yes, if that's the policy there, feel free. And Also, I say also, I think it doesn't diminish your quality of service. It's just what I get of store owners. They say, hey, no phones, just really be attentive here and present. I get this thought of, hey, don't scare off customers that maybe get scared off by you not looking approachable because you have the phone. That's what I'm talking about. And also, but he says, yeah, one headphone in and one out. Okay. It was policy at a store. And Con says, the drama, bro. And Ruth says he said more than the woman. It was just for me like, that's simple maths. Like, you know. And Kai says she's never going to judge someone for being on the phone. What if their mom died? Never say never. And okay, you mean like someone an employee in a grocery store who's on their phone and their mom died, and then you judging someone? You're still talking about the Yelp review of this one dude in terms of Chris, right? And Bruce says we don't know who didn't attempt to ask the worker anyway. Approach the worker anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We won't find out. We don't know how many people were scared off of Barbie being on the phone or whatever. We don't know it. We don't know it because they didn't approach her. We don't know it. So yeah, totally.
I want to talk about like the rudest customer interaction I had, and then I want to talk about like the craziest one.
Oh
I've
my
ever
god,
had
I
in
gotta
my
say
life.
something real quick.
Go ahead.
Some lady once, right? All the old feeble women.
Okay. I was just trying to get it now. Matt was about to said I want to tell 2 stories. Rudest one and craziest one. It was about to start, Chris. Wait a second. I want to tell something first. But at least Matt said, okay, there you go. Right? And then gave him the allowance to do that. But it was just for a second, was it like Chris feeling the urge to interrupt again? Or it's just really, it just sparked up and he has to put it out now because it's perfectly fitting what Matt was saying to compliment even there what he's saying. We're gonna find out.
We get upset when you bag there, right? Quick.
Go ahead.
Some lady.
And then I want to talk about like the craziest one.
Oh
I've
my
ever
god,
had
I
in my
gotta say
life.
something real quick.
Go ahead.
Some lady once, right? All the old feeble women would get upset when you bag their items heavy because they need to carry it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this idiot. I know you're talking
And
I know
she
you.
buys a fucking watermelon,
Yeah.
and I put it in a grocery bag, and I double bagged it, courtesy so it doesn't rip.
Yeah.
And I said, here you go, ma'am. Here's your fucking watermelon. It was like that and like one other thing she's buying. So I put watermelon and like say like a loaf of bread in 2 separate bags. And she's like, oh, this is awful heavy. Can you like make it lighter? I go, unless you want me.
What is he supposed to do, bro? Slice open the watermelon, eat the half of it, throw it away. You paid the full price, but now it's lighter. There you go, lady. Like what? Like what? Should he use his magic powers to defy the law of gravity to make it lighter and let some sort of levitate it towards a car or wherever it needs to go? What is this? What type of question is this?
I'm gonna cut your watermelon. There's not much I can do, but we do have smaller watermelon, seedless mini ones. And she was like, "Oh, okay, I'll get one of those." And then I walked all the way, put the watermelon back, returned it for her, so gave her the money, and she's like sitting there like all grumpy at the register while I did, and while I went grocery
I
shopping.
feel like if
for
you
her.
can't pick up what you want to eat, you're not allowed to eat it.
I agree. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
guess so. And then I get the small watermelon, put it in a bag, and give it to her. And she like pays, because it was like a little cheaper than the actual one.
Yeah.
Takes her change and leaves with like walks out all like looking back at me like all grumpy.
How'd
Like
you get
I
it in the
like
cart?
like I fucking grew the watermelon and like did it
Yeah.
all.
What an idiot.
For what? Oh man. Barry says her job was PI, so she worked around with a machine. There was a Motorola phone thing that was common in the store, so she doesn't know if it bothered customers because they might not know or might not have known the difference between her personal phone and her working machine. Okay. Also maybe makes sense that keeps Barbie approachable because she was in this department of the store. Okay, understand. Good. with this machine. And Barry says Matt knows to let Chris get it out of his system. Yeah, some sort of red. And Colin says she would not even care if a customer. She would not even care as a customer if you're on your phone, as long if you go back to work when the customer is there. Yeah, I also get it. But again, sometimes I think it's interesting and also valuable to put yourself into the shoes of someone else. And again, when we're talking about social anxiety, right, and people have a really hard time to talking to strangers overall, it's again about the approachability. They're like, oh man, they're on their phone right now. If they interrupt them now, I don't know, bro. Maybe they will scream at me, or they will curse me out, or whatever. They will kick me out of the store, and I need food, and that's the closest grocery store. If I get banned, maybe blacklisted of this grocery store because I interrupted this work on its phone. Oh no! I don't want to get banned from the store. I need my food. I need to survive, please. I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. Maybe I'm not gonna buy this item. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna leave it. It's way safer. I don't want to get banned from the store. If I interrupt this employee with down the phone. No. No. I need to survive. I need to live. I need to eat. You see? Maybe it's completely out of pocket and over the top, but that's how sometimes social anxiety is, right? It doesn't really make sense to someone who doesn't have social anxiety, but you bet something like that. I just made this up now. Something like that maybe goes through the head of a person with social anxiety. It's a life and death situation for them, because you see how the anxiety works. It's some sort of going higher and higher and higher and higher, because it's just like there's a person on their phone, you know. And I know it's not your job to get them to therapy and bro, learn some social skills, but it's about, hey, at least maybe you can help them out a little bit with just being a little bit more approachable, that they don't have to completely stress out and have maybe a panic attack or whatever, you know. So yeah. And Barry says customers can be insane with their expectations. Yeah, with the watermelon, bro, that's crazy. Colin says she would love to see this conversation with them and the customers there. Would be so funny. If we could some sort of like invisible be bystanders and witnesses of this. And it says make it lighter now. And also Carl says nobody cares about their shoes. Their shoes? What do you mean with the shoes? And what did I miss with the shoes? And Riz says, we all are customers, so we know how to approach workers and vice versa. Colin says she gets it, but she doesn't care. It's your job. And Carl says she also never seen somebody on their phone in the store, so it's not a regular thing. Never say never. And Colin says her neither. Riz says it's not supposed to be this steep. Colin says, well, it's UDYZYZ. That's how it goes, bro. Sometimes it goes like that, bro, and I love and enjoy it. Anna says, yeah, she thinks we're making a big thing out of it. Colin says, nothing new. For me, it's a perfect thing. But I think, I said what I wanted to say.
You just got a watermelon.
This is a fast
you
one.
fucking moron.
This next story is
Unless you want me
fast.
to slice and dice it and cut the fucking
This guy
crust off.
This guy went through my lane once with a $5 bill, and he just gives me the 5, and he goes, "Bro, can I have $5 in quarters?" And I said, "I actually don't have enough quarters in my drawer, so you're gonna have to go to the service desk to get quarters, or like I don't know, somewhere else."
I hated people that did that.
We don't have any I said we don't really carry that many quarters here. And then he goes, "What? You're Star Market and you don't have quarters?" And I said,
No, we're not the band.
Bro, that's again, bro. That sounds so entitled. This dude, right, who wants the money. I think when you give some whatever $5 bill or whatever you got, or $1 bill, whatever you got, you give whatever $1 bill and say like, hey, can I get it in quarters? Because maybe he needs some money for whatever. For maybe he wants to go gambling on a slot machine, or he needs to whatever get it for the parking ticket or whatever, you know. Or he got his washing machine and he's sharing it in his apartment with the whole other tenants, and he has to have this machine to put in some coins. Understand if the people ask that, but if the dude, the worker and the cash register can't give it to you, then say, okay, thanks. The asking doesn't hurt. But if you then be entitled about this, bro.
Bank, you wanna know what
buddy,
I said?
Like, get the fuck
I
away.
said Star Market is a grocery store, not a bank or a laundromat. So I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like,
I remember the
there's
one time.
nothing I can do for you here.
I remember one time some man who did not speak really well English, really well.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
even speak English either.
really well
He
English.
came up to me and he asked for 4 quarters, but instead of saying that, he was saying dollar coin, like over and over, because he wanted a dollar in coins. Is what
yeah.
he meant is 4 quarters. But he came up to me and he confidently said dollar coin, and so I was like, I literally said, I'm sorry, I don't have any dollar coins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he wanted like a Sacagawea dollar coin.
Yeah.
Because also, I know people are going to be like, that's unreasonable. Like, you didn't think quarters first. You have no idea how unbelievable some people's requests were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll talk
Like,
about
some
an
people wanted, like,
unbelievable request
Yeah, like
after
some people would
this.
get $20 back. Be like, oh, can I get all ones? Like, you never know what people are up
Yes,
to. We're like
bro.
$1 back in all dimes. And he was like, a dollar coin. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have any dollar coins. And this guy,
I just thought of a funny story.
this guy behind
Okay, Chris was up with another story he needs to drop now. Ruth says, no, he didn't watch him pause the video to say more. What do you mean? What do you mean, River, by that?
him goes, $1 back in all dimes. And he was like, all ones. Like, you never know what people are up
Never
to. We're like,
never.
$1 back in all dimes. And he was like, a dollar coin. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have any dollar coins. And this guy,
I just thought of a funny story.
this guy behind him yells at me. He goes, you know what the fuck he means. He can't speak English well, and you're being rude. You need to accommodate. And he was like freaking out, like had savior
But he thought he
syndrome.
was on fucking.
Yeah, he
Oh,
thought he
man.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is a genuine.
And just keep this in mind, bro. They only work for 1 or 1.5 years in this grocery store, and they have that many crazy stories. Now imagine a dude that is doing that till he retires, right? Depending whenever he's retiring or this person is retiring, a few decades definitely. You can imagine what a list of crazy customer encounters and stories this person will have, bro.
Question. I
He's
said,
like, sir, I
he
don't
goes,
have
you
a
know what he
dollar
means?
coin.
And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, he wants
Barbie, how long did you work at this in retail? Would be interesting to know.
4 quarters. And then the guy's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I can get you 4 quarters. Like,
Nick, I was just
I just
laughing a minute
didn't
ago
know.
because remember, Nick was bagging for me one time, and I was ringing up this guy, and he had a few items, whatever, and Nick's like bagging
remember
it.
this.
And then another guy comes over, like right out, like over my shoulder, kind of. He goes, where can I locate the cacao beans?
No, cacao nibs.
Cacao nibs. And Chris started. I literally went. And Chris looked at him and started dying laughing.
And then I
to
turned to
his
Nick
face.
and like saw Nick's face because he was bagging for me, and I just laughed right in this guy's face.
Oh, it was so
like,
funny.
Straight to him. Like,
Oh, that was. I felt so bad after.
but it's just like,
to request
all right,
cacao
comes out of
nibs.
nowhere too, like over my shoulder. He's like, where can I locate the cacao nibs?
Like, okay,
And I just
dude.
started.
I can't imagine this too well, bro. Just imagine, bro. Nick is doing whatever his stuff. Doot. All of the sudden comes from the side, like really, just like yeah, like this. He's whatever scanning the items or whatever, and this dude comes from the side, right? As customers. Where can I locate the cocoa nibs?
Started dying
Bro.
laughing. I couldn't do it.
This is by far the craziest story I ever had at Star Market. I hope and you guys know this one very well.
Oh, I know it.
'cause
I've heard it
this
so
is like,
many times.
This is like a camp.
Okay, another one here. And Carla says, bro, we said, what do you mean at the same time? That scared me. In terms of river? What she meant? Carla and we got sometimes we got the same timing, right? And River says, if you work for that long, you get desensitized. Yeah, maybe you're also completely numb. Just your soul goes numb maybe after this torture of decades in working in retail, bro. Oh man. But some people love it. And if they do it for decades until in retirement, that's wonderful, right? Some people maybe love their job in the grocery store. That's wonderful. But some people hate it and do it for the rest of their life. That's horrible. Rose says she worked in a call center with the most obnoxious human beings on the phone and sometimes just zone out the audacity. Well, I think we talked about this already at River, right? because I then was asking what was this, whatever, what your company was selling, what type of service or even products where people are calling, but I can't even recall it, but it was something. And yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much leeway you had to check the customers. And the funny thing is, bro, especially when you're some sort of working in service type settings, yeah, and whatever, yeah, whatever, like in a restaurant and whatever, like daytime restaurants, or also customer service or in a call center on the phone. Most of the time you need to be very polite, right? But sometimes also the employers give you some sort of room to really check the customer, not completely whatever, but really like, hey, behave, right? You're not allowed to talk to me like this, right? To give them the check. But some employers are really like strict. You have to some sort of swallow all the vomit and obnoxious insults they throw at you, whatever, and not allowed to say anything. But with a nightlife, that's very funny, bro. With a nightlife in a bar or a club, bro. Ooh, you bet, bro. You bet. The bartenders, the security dudes, the dude who's responsible for the jackets, or whatever, the guys who grab the drinks and the empty bottles and whatnot. Bro, you bet, bro. You bet. When you work in this type of environment, bro, you have way more leeway to really check the guests, bro. If they get out of pocket, bro. Yes, bro. That's some sort of cool thing about the nightlife, bro. When you work in the nightlife, you can really give them a good reality check. Because obviously, also sometimes they're just drunk and wasted. Yeah, and that's sort of it's some sort of the gateway of being even more obnoxious and out of pocket and crazy, right? And you're really allowed to give them a proper reality check, bro. That wouldn't be allowed at all in a daytime restaurant or a call center whatsoever, bro. Because it's certainly all the grocery comedy show for real. Bobby says she worked in retail for 7 years, and she's so blessed to have the job she has now, but she earned it in working in retail for that long. So yes, she can even appreciate her job now even more, bro. Did you do that on the side, Barbie, while you were getting your degree as a makeup artist and SFX and all this stuff? To sort of pay the bills and make ends meet while you were studying on the side. And River says they were outsourced, so they had to be nice, okay, in the call center. And we got Helen in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Helen. And she is saying, nice, a podcast episode. Yes. That's the second podcast episode of the Cut the Camera podcast I'm reacting to, of the Stony Old Triplets. And River says, on her being in the call center, like, you sound cheerful, but your face is deadpan. Yeah. Bro, you also have to pull that off, right? Completely dead facial expression, but you can't sound cheerful, bro. That's because they also say some sort of, you can hear the smile through the phone, right? They say also like smile on the phone. They hear that. And Colin says she can't pretend. Her face expression tell everything.
Campfire story. Like, this is like one of the ones you just tell all the time. Like,
I'm
every
interested.
Okay.
You know it, dude.
So
I forget.
the guy that works at the deli, the dude. Oh, never
Hooters deli guy, right? Mom at the going to Hooters with mom.
mind. I was about to say his name.
Say John.
The dude John. He works at the deli. He's very passionate about his job at the deli. If he messes up, he will take it on the chin. he loves his job at the deli. So if he messes up, he knows he messed up. So some guy ordered 2 lobsters. I think it was 2 or 3. Ordered 2 lobsters, and lobsters you get by weight. So they put them in a grocery bag, and then they put a sticker on it that has the weight of the
Amount of lobster.
of the amount of lobster it is. So you're supposed to take the bag of live
I used to
lobsters.
get so scared doing the
Yeah,
lobsters.
me too. You're supposed to take the bag of live lobsters and then scan the barcode on it, and then it's already, all the weight is calculated already in the back. So you just gotta scan the thing like it's a
It's
regular
honestly
item.
essentially the exact same thing as getting like a half pound of cheese or something,
Literally.
but it's a live lobster.
Yeah,
in
but
a bag. Yes.
Yes. So I'm standing there at my cash register one day, and this dude puts 3 live lobsters on
You
the conveyor
told this
belt.
story last time.
No, I didn't.
He might have.
100%.
I didn't tell this story.
100%.
Did he tell the story last time? I don't know what last time they're talking about.
I
No, I
I thought
didn't.
you were getting somewhere else, but you did.
Just say it quick, so if they don't,
I didn't tell. I know I didn't tell the story because I've been waiting to tell this story.
say it quick.
I put the 3 live lobsters on the conveyor belt, or he put the 3 live lobsters on the conveyor belt, and I said, "Sir, you need to get the bag with the weight on it and the whole barcode and everything."
You told the
He just, oh bro, he went without the barcode and the bag, just raw, raw lobster on the conveyor belt. I think the claws are something like strapped together, right? That they can't, but still live, bro. Without the bag and without the barcode, how did he pull this off? Okay, deli guy John messed it up. Okay, that's the reason why. Understand?
this story like 2
I
weeks
have
ago.
not
Yes,
told this
because
story.
then that's what conveyed to this being a podcast episode. Is like you were like, oh, we can tell so many stories.
Oh, okay.
You told this story 2 weeks ago.
I didn't.
And gonna check on the chat. And here. And I don't really get what you're trying to say here, Kyle. Because Kyle's saying she hates talking to people on the phone. Some of them are dumb. Like calling to talking to someone on the phone. That's what you hate, Kyle. Or what do you mean by that? And also, Rue says, yeah, her co-workers used to tell her that. They said it was kind of creepy. Okay, that she could sound cheerful with having a dead facial expression. That's some sort of a skill, maybe, yeah. Bobby says, for working 7 years in retail, it was only meant to be a quick temporary job, but working night was such a better fit for her that she just never left. And the job became safe, so taking a leap, getting her job and moving to a new city was insane to her. Okay. She didn't hate her job, but it wasn't going anywhere, if that makes sense. Never say never makes total sense. It was some sort of, hey, I'm some sort of, yeah, I'm good at this job. I don't have to throw up just thinking about this job and make money with it. I can pay the bills. It totally fits in with my routine I have in the day, because I can work at night or whatever I'm trying to do throughout the day. And yeah, it's just some sort of, it really fits. But you get this some sort of thought like, hey, but there's way more in life that I want to make happen but this job in retail. I totally understand. It's some sort of like a very comfortable poison, right? That some sort of gets you like, oh yeah. It's some sort of very comfortable, this poison, some sort of, makes it so easy. But the poison is also some sort of, at some point maybe, if some people really fall for this poison, they forget even about what they really wanted to make happen in their life, what they really wanted to do with their life in terms of the career and whatnot, right? That's why I called it a poison. It can really, some sort of, at some point, elude you if you let it. But yeah, it seems like Barbie was aware enough to say, hey, after 7 years, it's time, bro, to let go. I want more in life. And she did. It's wonderful. And Bryce says, no, they were wrong. Okay. So Matt didn't tell the story, but Matt and Chris and Nick were so convinced, bro. Okay. Where was there some sort of a, because it's very interesting, the story of Barbie, I think. Was there some sort of an event in your life where you said, like, now, bro, because you said it was like taking a leap and getting your job and moving away to a new city was so insane. Was there some sort of a breaking point where you said, like, whoa, no, I can make this happen. I want to make this happen. I will make this happen to get my dream job, maybe, or whatever, a better job, and move to this city. I will make this happen. Or was there some sort of a tragic event, or even a very beautiful event that was some sort of spark up, like, whoa, what am I doing here? I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I have to make some changes now. I have to go get it. Was there something like that, a moment there, Bobby? That was some sort of like giving you this last call of, hey, do it now, Barbie, or let go of it forever, of your dream or whatever. And Rue says, Barbie, I said it was all addressed to Barbie. But now River says, Matt hasn't told this story online, but maybe Nick thought he did because he heard this so many times. Okay. River says the gaslighting was some sort of gaslighting, right? Hell is this poor Matt, he did not tell the story. Okay. Kyle also said, yeah, he didn't tell the story here. And Kyle says, no, she hates working in a place where she has to talk on the phone, okay, like a call center, because some of them are just really not smart people. Like these customers that she would have to talk to. And Colin says she doesn't mind talking at a phone at all. She loves it more than texting, but she gets it. In her personal life, I think, even with calling someone, talking on the phone. River says, honestly, it may have given her anxiety whenever the phone rings. She prefers texting. Okay, it left some scars, maybe even. This job, bro. Maybe almost a little bit of PTSD when the phone rings. Like, again, bro, you know. Yeah, seems it was a pretty tough time for River here in the call center. It's unfortunate, bro. Con says anxiety is something she would have only if it's someone she doesn't know. Yeah, what in the core line, the call center would be horrible for you. The job.
Hint. Say yes or no, the viewers. You told a story conveyed to this being a podcast episode. Is like you were like, oh, we can tell so many stories. You told a story 2 weeks ago. I didn't. Say yes or no, the viewers, and then we can do it in the next one or something.
No.
Yeah, like you just.
I like how Matt is saying, no, I haven't told this story. You're wrong, and I will tell my story. That's cool. Hopefully, we'll push through, bro. And won't let Nick and Chris talk over him and make him change his mind.
Save it, but you said this story.
When I thought I was gonna die.
No, let me say it really quick, because I
Just go
don't think
fast. I'm spitting on myself now.
I don't think I did. So this dude, I go, you need the bag with the fucking sticker on it. And he goes, the guy at the deli didn't give me one. And Mr. John over there, the passionate dude about the deli, I know he gave me
He was
the bag.
like, I gave him a fucking
So
bag.
I go up to him and he goes, oh, I gave him lobsters in a bag. And I said, okay. So I went back up to the dude and I said, where's the bag? And he goes, fine, I'll get it.
Oh, so the customer was
He
lying.
runs down the cereal aisle, splits the fucking Frosted Flakes and the Lucky Charms, reaches back, grabs the grocery bag,
What's wrong with this dude, bro?
and then I scan it, and then he puts the lobsters back in the grocery bag and starts leaving the store. I see him walk
Well,
out.
I heard that whole breath.
I see him walk outside, and he takes the live lobsters out of the grocery bag with the weighted sticker on it and puts them in a different bag.
Definitely have said it on the pod.
2 weeks ago. I'm trying to
Oh, bro, again, they're doubling down on this.
get him through
Definitely
this.
has
The confidence, right? The confidence in being wrong.
Said
said it on
this.
the
But I think it also happened to me once, right? I can recall when me guys got said I had so much confidence in being wrong. Oh, what? Yeah, it was with the zoomed in pictures. I think yes, that it was like yeah, it must be Nick, and it was Chris. But the confidence of my decision that must be Nick right in this game we played. Okay,
pod.
2 weeks ago.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
But
he
he
ran back into the store and then put the grocery bag right back in between the cereal boxes and closed the gap again.
Yeah, I
but wait a second, bro. Was he doing that to save some money? Some sort of trick the worker at the cash register? Or this was what is some sort of like an OCD or whatever?
And put the grocery bag right back in between the
I said it on the pod.
2 weeks ago. I'm trying to get him through
Definitely
this. 'cause
has
he
said it on
this
the pod.
2 weeks ago.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
But
but he
he's-
ran back into the store and then put the grocery bag right back in between the cereal boxes and closed the gap again.
Yeah, I think he did say that in a pod. I forgot
2
that.
weeks ago.
What episode?
I don't know, but you said this. You just said
I
this.
do think he did.
100%.
It gets so difficult filming fucking 80 videos.
Bro, it's crazy how they're doubling down on this, bro. It's crazy, bro. No, yeah, we know already, right? They're wrong, but they're heavily convinced, bro.
A week, because then
Yeah,
I
I know.
never remember what I've
Yes,
said
never
before.
remember.
Yeah, you 100% told
Because
that
like I was
story.
gonna say this.
See, because
this
I
The gaslighting is strong in this one, right?
thought
stealing
that
in
you
the
were
pie
talking
one.
about. No, I've told that.
Yeah, you've told that, right?
Last when-
So I was gonna say
it
Nick,
was
tell
the
them
same
that,
time.
but then different.
Yeah.
But I think like gaslighting, what's the when we define gaslighting? Does it need to be that the person who is gaslighting knows this person? Whatever. Sometimes it happens. Whatever. Whatever. You go into a medical doctor and you say that whatever you got pain in your arm. They say no, you're good. It's just in your head. You need therapy, right? You're not right in your head. This type of gas. There would be maybe an example, right, for gaslighting in a medical doctor setting. And But is it when we define gaslighting? Is it like, let's say this doctor knows this patient has something in their arm and they're just too lazy or don't want to waste time and money on that to examine this? They know there is something wrong, but they don't got no time or money to whatever to do that. And say, no, it's in your head. You're crazy. Go find a psychologist. Go to a psychiatrist. Or do they themselves think no, this person needs to be crazy, they need therapy, they're wrong here, they're really convinced of that, and then just saying, yeah, it's not the case, but then it turns out they really had something going on in their arm, right? And they were wrong. That would be interesting if we really dissect this term gaslighting, right?
And
See,
also
it
the
all gets
reason I didn't
combobulated.
Versus says gaslighting is meant to manipulate the other person, isn't it? Yeah, I get that. I get the manipulating part of gaslighting. I get that. But I would like to know if it would also be gaslighting if the person who is manipulating is aware of the fact that this person really has this and this going on, but they want them to forget that and want to let them know something else that they want to make them think, so manipulating them into that. Or would it also apply if this person who's manipulating is heavily convinced that they are this, like whatever, and they don't even see the option of that going on with them, and they're just not aware of it, right? Because I think when we talk about manipulating, you some sort of need to be aware what's really going on, but want to make someone think something differently, right? Something different. That's some sort of. That's also now we get to the definition of manipulating. That's part of the manipulating, right? You know that is a fact with this person, but you manipulate them into thinking something different, right? Gonna check on the chat here. And Bobby says, okay, now maybe this breaking point where she changed her life in terms of the career at least. She said the job was completely by accident. She said she worked for a content creator that was not planned at all. Barbie said she worked for a content creator that was not planned at all. Okay. She wasn't planning to work for this content creator. Okay, it was not like was like, hey, I really want to be there. But it happened. And okay, wait a second. But what was a retail job by an accident, or by accident, or was working for this content creator by accident? But she says, Barbie says, but in the year or so before she decided, she either wanted to go back to college and become a midwife or become a mother. And she's very happy with where she is right now, though. Okay. It was like, definitely go away from this retail job and either go back to college, become a midwife, or completely aside of that, just becoming a mother, right? Not whatever college or another job, just becoming a mother, right? Building a family with someone. That were the two options she was going for, but then by accident happened. She, is now the PA of the content creator. I think it was PA, right? Personal assistant of this content creator. But she's so happy that where she's right now, that it happened like that. And Kai says, well, you will be such a simple thing in the ask. Well, do you have to brush my kid's teeth? You're not that smart. Well, I think Kyle is talking about her job because she said she's working with children and their parents are sometimes totally overwhelmed with being parents. Bobby says she's so glad he pushed through. Like, yeah, Matt, he stood by what he was thinking and was saying here with his story. Kyle says for real she loves when he does. And she says OCD is her worst enemy. And but I says she thinks it was just an odd guy with a lobster in the bag. And also check on this here. River says to question if what they think is valid. Okay, I also can't match this message now for what River means here. And also, yeah, Bobby said the content creator PA was not planned. It's not like there are ads online for that. They have to get a job for that, right? But yeah, her goal was to be just happy. But like she said, she's very happy where she's in life. So yeah, sometimes it turns out completely different, right? As you planned on, or you thought that's where you go, but then some sort of end somewhere else that but was still just perfect then, right? Sometimes it goes like that. Maybe it was for Barbie. Some sort of like the destiny, maybe if you would want to call it like that. If you believe in destiny or whatever. Okay, interesting. Appreciate that you shared this, Barbie. It was interesting to know that.
Interrupt you earlier is because there's another lobster story where the guy just tried to get the lobsters and instead of paying for them tried to steal it, and the same passionate deli guy was like, you terrible person, like freaking out. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I remember I was so zoned out one day, like falling asleep. I was tired and I was scanning a lobster and I looked down and saw it and I jumped. Like I leaped. I was so scared.
What is he doing?
He's like going back in the past.
What are you
and
doing?
it.
You need
Let me tell you.
finding the
Figure that
evidence,
out.
bro.
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
like
them.
so confident that I never said that
Yeah,
story.
sure.
You
But it's fine.
told that story 2 weeks ago.
Whatever.
Whatever. Go ahead. You heard it twice.
Remember when I thought I was gonna die?
Yes. Share.
If you guys don't know what a Brinks truck is, it's the money trucks that like pick up money and drive money through the city for whatever, like the government or something. I don't know. But they went to our Star Market to like empty the ATM or something and like meet with our manager about like just income stuff, I guess.
I don't know.
Manager didn't tell me, and I opened the store alone at 7 in the morning.
Very different.
Whatever, dude. Fucking middle of the night, pretty much. Whatever.
7 a.m.
To me, that's like middle of the night. Like I was asleep.
Like 7 a.m. in the middle of the night.
If I go to bed at 3 and I wake up at 1, 7 a.m. is the middle of the night. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Just
10, 11,
speak.
12, 1. Literally the middle of the night.
Okay, fingers.
Whatever.
Calm down.
7 in the morning. I was God beyond exhausted. Like I was like ready to sleep at that fucking register.
Clearly, you thought it was the
And
middle of the night.
This dude comes in with a fucking AK rifle and a bulletproof vest from the Brinks truck and starts striding toward me at rapid speed. So I,
Okay.
being at a cash register full of cash, thought I was gonna die. I thought he was gonna shoot me and steal all the money. So I hid underneath the register and I like got real low and kind of like crawled away and like
That's terrifying.
sweeped into the aisles. And then he's talking to our manager at like a very friendly
Shaking her
fashion,
hand.
and I'm like,
Mace, he's talking to manager Satan. He's doing business with manager Satan.
I just do all that for nothing. I don't think anybody ever saw it because it was like no one else in the store that early in the morning. But I was just really confused why my manager didn't let me know someone with like a rifle was gonna come walking through
I
the
feel
door.
like that's something I definitely notify.
And then he cleaned.
someone.
He like took all the money out the ATM.
Bro, have you seen this? Bro, it's years back. There was this, I think there was in South Africa. There was also this Brinks truck dude. Or maybe even for a bank. He definitely need to transport money. I don't know over like Brinks truck in terms of a grocery store or something like, or for a bank, but definitely, or he was maybe for gold. Maybe he was transporting gold or whatever. And there were some gangsters. A gang was trying to get the value inside of the Brinks truck. And it went crazy, bro. They had this dash cam. Some sort of whatever they even need to have this for security reasons also. And this dude was on the wheel, bro, and I think his partner was completely freaking out, bro. His partner was completely freaking out because they were heavily armed, right? These gangsters with the cars and was whatever, almost drive-by type of stuff. They were shooting, blah, 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 all that, trying to get the truck to stop and then whatever break into the back of the truck and all that. But the dude kept driving, bro, like in an action movie, bro. This partner was completely freaking out, bro. He was like, and this dude were driving, and then I think he said like, you take the wheel, you take the wheel. And this dude like, I don't want to die, whatever. And he's taking the wheel, his partner on the side, and this dude, who's the driver, grabs an AK-47, bro, from the back, some sort of, pulls down the window, bow, 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 bro, completely shoots all these gangsters, whatever, their car, whatever is flying away, exploding, whatever. Exaggerating a little bit now, but he was again shooting these dudes. And they got some sort of out of the situation, got rid of the gangsters. I think also the police then pulled up and helped them. But this dude was something like a tough action hero dude, bro. Completely calm in the situation. Don't freak out. Take the wheel. I take care of this. Bow, bow, bow. And they saved the money or the gold bars. And had some sort of like just a tough guy moment, bro, in this action movie setting, real life, bro. That thing went viral, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro.
Or what did he do?
I think he put
more.
money in the
Yeah, I
ATM.
think he like refilled it and left. And that's it. But I thought I was gonna die. I literally hit at the
I mean,
register.
living in America, like
Yeah.
all this shit
I
happening
literally
all the time.
hid.
Like, that's
I
some fucked
ducked
up
down
shit.
and like crawled away. Thought I was, literally thought my life was over.
That's like insane.
Yeah.
Like the more and more I think about that, it's just like day and age. Like look at our fucking
What would
country.
you
and
guys
all that,
say?
you know?
Oh, I'm
and it's
gonna-
like
Oh, you were like really saying something nice, and I was gonna just.
that's
completely
not nice.
interrupt
I'm
you.
just
Well, no, like
deep.
you were
I
like,
know
yeah.
what you mean.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna
it is
interrupt you.
crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
What would you guys say like working in a service job did to like help you prepare for like what your life is like now?
Yeah, we will hopefully learn some lessons out of this, bro. Of course, there's Fast and Furious in real life, some sort of, yeah. Maybe after that there was some sort of, yeah. Also, all of a sudden the Brinks truck, yeah, so it lifts off the road and flies towards the moon, right? Oh, family. And with some shots of the AK out in space, family, family. Bro, they went completely crazy. Was it Fast and Furious 10, bro? When they went out of space, bro. There was the one where you knew, like, yeah, this franchise, bro, just went completely crazy, bro. It's not about cars anymore at all, bro. Oh man. And oh man. Gotta check out the chat here. Also, Colin says, just speak. In terms of maybe, yeah, when I was building up to this Brinks truck South Africa shooting. And Barry says she could not work in retail in the US or actually just in a big space. She would fully think the same things is happening to her that is getting shot up. Okay, yeah, in America maybe, because Barry said she's from the UK. We know in America with the weaponry, it's a little bit more easier to get some weapons on you, even though you're not an officer or a Brinks truck dude, just a civilian. And also, Colin says she can hear the song. She says all the nice cars always getting destroyed. Barry says, what? They went to space? She's never seen one of the movies in her life. Never. And they did. Colin says, no, yeah, they did. They did this. They did. Colin says she doesn't remember them going, they did. I think it was like it must be the 10th Fast and Furious movie. Because there was also then so many memes, they were just joking about this, mocking this, making fun of this. I think it's the part, and also I haven't watched all of the Fast and Furious movies. I've the first, the second, Tokyo Drift, and the one what was some sort of a tribute to Paul Walker's death, where also Charlie Puth made the song "See You Again" at the end, also, right, where they're sort of driving together, like the Vin Diesel character and the Paul Walker character, and then they get to this fork in the road, and then they part ways, right? Getting chills while I think about it. I saw this in the cinema, bro, with the song. Bro, I get chills, bro. There was the tribute to Paul Walker because he died in this year, and this even while this movie was made. And I think then they used his brother a little bit, and then also some CGI to make this happen and whatnot. Yeah, but those were like the 4 Fast and Furious movies I saw. But yeah, bro, they went to space. I think that the 10th movie or 11th, something like that. Definitely, bro. And also, Bryce says, did she miss here? What do you mean? Because there's really one was this. the you mean with the space? I think it was maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Maybe it was even 4 to 6 years ago where this movie came out. Fast and Furious crew goes to space. Yeah, something like 2019, 2020. Maybe in 2018, bro. But definitely 2019, 2020. Maybe 2021, something like that, bro. They went to space. And Rose says, foreigners visiting the PH for the first time get surprised because most, if not all, establishments have security guards with guns. Yeah, well, that's... I think also was it Pokimane when in the Feeding Starving Influencers at Quellen Blackwell's cooking show? She said also, like, she said I think several times, Canada's so much better because of no guns, healthcare system for everyone, and all that. But with the guns, they was really like, yeah, she feels so much safer. Yeah, because in Canada it's some sort of not that easy. Very restricted gun laws, and not arm, weaponry and all of that. And Ruby says her country, like Philippines. Okay, like the thing is with the Philippines, bro. I also heard, because of, again, she talked about the Philippines with the weapons. Isn't it also, I think in Thailand or in the Philippines, it's like extremely tough. I think it was Thailand, right? Yeah, it was Thailand with drugs. If you get caught, I think with any type of drug, you will face a few years in prison, definitely. And there's some sort of also this king, I think, in Thailand, right? That can some sort of... It's when the king is dying, I think. Yeah, when the king dies of Thailand, they will release some prisoners. And some sort also for the goodwill and tribute of this king, right? Was it like that? But the drug laws, the punishment for possessing drugs, I think even taking drugs in Thailand are extremely strict, bro. Extremely strict. I think you can even be sentenced to death, maybe. But definitely you're facing I don't know, even 5 years, maybe even more. 50, maybe 10 years, 15 years. It's pretty heavy, bro. Pretty heavy.
I will say every single time, I don't really go grocery shopping that often, but if I'm ever in like a Target or any type of store that like mimics the job that I had, I will always try to be like nicest and
Yeah, he understands the struggle. That's why, right?
understand that like if someone is like a little bit more rude to me or has like a little bit of edge on, I already know what they've gone through
Or
that
even if
day.
they say,
Okay, he's more understanding here. And Coraline says, rest in peace, Paul Walker. Good person, actor, she's saying. And yeah, Coraline says she would be so scared to go to school in America. And Ruth says, but there's not a lot of gun violence in the Philippines. And since she's not sure in Thailand, but in Philippines, any type of drug is illegal. So maybe it's in Philippines and in Thailand, bro. Yeah, you don't want to get caught there, bro. But that's also why the black market, those drug organizations, they get making big money because it's so hot, right? But yeah, it's like, phew, bro. You get locked up real quick and for a long time, bro.
say something really confusing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I used to
Or even sentenced to death, right?
always do that. I just get so confused. Like the lady, like some lady would be there, and it's like when you're doing something so long for repetitiveness that you like just fuck up what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like I said, like thank you to people that aren't talking. Like
Yeah.
I bag
Yeah.
their.
What?
They say something really,
A little bit more rude to me or has like a little bit of edge on, I already know what they've gone through
or
that
even
day.
if they say something really confusing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I used to always do that. I just get so confused. Like the lady, like some lady would be there, and it's like when you're doing something so long for repetitiveness that you like just fuck up what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like I said, like thank you to people that aren't talking. Like
Yeah.
I bag
Yeah.
their thing and be like thanks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I do the same thing at meet
like
and
even
greets
like
now.
at my photo shoot the other day, this kid was there, and I was like, oh thank you. I said thank you for having me. But
But I want to say it's I think it's also good that they were at least 1 year or 1.5 years doing this some sort of corporate job, whatever, working in a grocery store. That they some sort of also have tasted at least the working life, right? And not went straight away to be content creators, because maybe that also keeps them a little bit humble, right? And humble in a good way, not being like shying away and not showing your light, right? And yeah, some sort of glow, because you got your light and you should show your light and glow and shine, right? But there's some sort of also, let's say, they got more of an understanding how it could have gone if YouTube wasn't there, right? And they maybe whatever, they don't need to do it for the rest of their life with the grocery store. Maybe they would have, whatever. Who knows? But I want to say they have more understanding. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, they have more understanding of the working life, and they can therefore appreciate even more what they have. Not with the humble thing. I think it's more the term. Get rid of the humble term. I want to say they're even more appreciative of what they got now. That's why I think it was good that they also were working for 1 to 1.5 years at this grocery store. They can appreciate it even more what they have now. Yeah, they got more appreciation through that for what they've got.
like it was my thing that I invited him.
Yeah.
So I was like, he didn't have me anywhere. Like
Yeah, you
I paid
actually-
for this. I had him here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh thank you for
It is
having me.
crazy. But it's just like, I don't know. It is crazy.
I feel like for me,
I'm just
I
way
would-
nicer to retail workers.
I feel like it gave me actual work ethic though.
Yes,
No,
And
for
like
sure.
it gave me like a perspective that like not everyone is everyone's in a different positions. Like we've been blessed enough to have like 2 completely different positions of life
Yeah.
in one life in like legit only a 5-year span. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like we've experienced like the lowest of lows and the highest of highs like when it comes to work in 5
I think
years.
everybody needs to be a little bit more lenient and just nicer to retail workers.
It should be
across
for
the board.
everyone.
I agree. I agree. But there are also people that take advantage of like just being an asshole and just
Yeah.
like
My
screaming at
best
people for no
advice for
reason,
people
so-
who work in a grocery store would be like if you see someone stealing, let them do their thing.
Oh, of course.
I did that all the time.
Yeah.
Some guy was so blatantly
Because
stealing
nothing
in
is
front of me.
worth like risking your
Your
life.
What about
over
when that
if
dude
someone's
from the
stealing?
deli department or the meat department thought I was like checking his bag?
That was crazy.
You remember this?
Yes, I remember.
Okay, maybe now an altercation, maybe even with a dude here. And also, Con says, Nick did talk about it in a Zach Zang show, that some sort of made them understand even more how it is to be the other guy, right? How Joaquin Phoenix Joker says, and also appreciation for what they got now. Barry says, so they can be more grounded and not completely out of touch. When you meet content creators, you can tell who's completely gone and sucked into their life. So she also sees it, what Caroline and Barbie also sees it here. It was, was some sort of in their favor that they went through this. Some sort of maybe, boot camp of, hey, that's the life of a working person. And River says she really taught them humility, especially when they started from nothing. And Anna says, and the triplets talk a lot about content creators in LA. They're just rude and out of touch. Okay.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Ridiculous.
how about
Probably
the
the
dude-
top 10 dumbest shit I've ever experienced in my
Tell
fucking
us.
life.
Have you seen the dude at Best Buy that got fired for like tackling some dude that was stealing like $600
Yeah,
worth
it's
of
never
shit?
worth your job
Never.
or
Like, come on.
he got arrested and he worked there?
No, he didn't get arrested. He got fired from his job for stopping someone from
Oh
stealing.
yeah, I'm gonna fire you for being the best self-defense
literally.
employee. Like he took that for real.
This
Yeah.
is why I say always let
Anyway.
people steal.
Yeah,
Don't encourage
I
it, but
mean,
if someone's going to,
he took that for real.
this
Yeah.
is why I say always let
Anyway.
people steal.
What is it always when people steal?
Don't encourage
defense
it.
employee. Like he took that for real.
This
Yeah.
is why I say always let
Anyway.
people steal.
Yeah,
Don't encourage
I
it, but
mean,
if someone's going to, it's not worth. Like you have no idea if someone's stealing. Like
if someone's
especially
stealing a printer and you like tackle them and they shoot you in the mouth and you die, was it worth
Worth
it?
the
Like,
printer,
that's
yeah.
fuck Best Buy and fuck their lost print.
Okay, that he said anyways. When someone is Nick said when someone's stealing, he says always anyways because you don't want to get shot or whatever, get fired or injured heavily or whatever, get into a physical fight. Okay, that's what he said. I think.
Winter. My life is far more.
Yeah, also River said, yeah, always let people appreciate River. And
Valuable. That's how I looked at it.
That's
Like,
my
I
point.
see people leaving with shit all the time when I worked at the grocery store. I'm like,
Yeah,
not
it's
my
like this person
problem.
could
I don't
sucker
wanna
punch me, knock me out. Even worse
fracture
case
my
scenario,
chin and I'll
kill
die or
me.
something. Like literally.
Yeah,
it's
never
not
worth it.
Never.
Go ahead,
Never
tell your
worth
story.
it.
no, it's never, bro.
What was I saying?
The dude that
meat
worked
guy.
there that thought you were checking
The
his
meat
shit.
guy.
Oh yeah, he puts a grocery bag with like his house keys in it, so it has a little weight to it, and then like his 3 items that he wanted, and I scanned them, and I looked in the bag, like the one with the keys in it, because I wanted to see what was in it before I put his other groceries. Because say he had like his fucking car keys and a T-shirt or something, I'm not gonna throw like his like food on top of it,
Yeah.
and I was gonna offer him another bag. But he put the bag on the conveyor belt, so I was assuming he wanted me to use that bag
just
to
simple,
like grocery store tactics, like when you're there and you're
Yeah,
just
if
like,
someone
oh,
gives you a bag, you
you
put
probably
their
bag
groceries
it.
in that
but
bag.
I wanted to check it first. I didn't want to like crush anything.
And it wasn't like he had like a bag that he brought. He was using a Star Market
It was a
bag
Star Market
for his
logoed
stuff.
bag. And for all I know, you could have like a loaf of bread, and I was like gonna crush it by
Yeah.
putting something in it. So I just checked it for first, and then I put the rest of the stuff in. I was like, oh, like have a good day, whatever. Like see you later. 'Cause he worked with us, and he went up to the boss and was like, oh, like he's checking my bag to make sure I'm not stealing. Like it's fucked up and shit. Like he needs to stop being so nosy and looking through people's stuff. Like you put the bag up here, you fucking idiot. Like I didn't do shit.
Literal fucking buffoon
Buffoon.
moron.
That's Nick's favorite word to call someone a stupid person, right?
Like stupid motherfucker. Like dumb as shit.
Trying to start beef with for no
The
reason.
buffoon.
And I'm like, dude, to be honest, I don't give a fuck about what's in your bag.
Correct.
It could have been like it could have been $1 million from the fucking back register, and I would have like been proud of you. Literally. Like I don't.
Do you want to
Also,
You go, boy, you go.
go ahead.
do you want to tell the story about the power going out on our shift that one time?
Don't remember it.
What?
You do. I'm gonna. Okay,
Do
I'm gonna.
not remember it.
So me, Chris, and then 2 other dudes were working one night, and
The gang.
yeah, it was like the normal night shift, and some dude at the deli, and the power goes out in the entire Star Market, every single light. And the second the power went out, we heard a loud bang in the deli.
I do remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we heard a loud bang in the deli, and we were just like so like
Concerned.
concerned for the dude that worked at the deli because he was back there alone, and
And it was like
us
he
four up
was
front.
relatively new.
Yeah, and it was
And
like
there's like a lot of blades and
yeah,
shit
yeah,
in the deli.
and the
like,
power went out, so you can't see anything, so we don't know what happened. But it's 9:45, and the store closes at 10, so there was like no one in the store. So the power only went out for like 15 seconds and then turned back on. And me, Chris, and then the 2 dudes in the front like ran to the back.
Wait a second. 15 seconds. you said.
Second, there was like no one in the store. So the power only went out for like 15
Okay.
seconds and then turned back on. And me, Chris, and then the 2 dudes in the front like ran to the back of the store to check on the dude because we were like, he just like something
I
happened.
was
he
also
fell.
there. Just putting that under.
Oh, were you in
Service desk,
Service
yeah.
desk? Okay.
No, cashiering.
Really?
all 3 of us weren't cashiering.
I 100% was.
Oh,
But go
maybe
ahead.
one of us like.
night at like 10, there was like one fucking register.
No,
open.
I think
Anyway.
actually I might have been waiting.
I know.
For you
Yeah, I
guys.
think
Correct.
he came to pick us up.
Yeah.
But anyway, we all go to the back.
It's just very interesting, right? Listen to that.
Oh,
Go
maybe
ahead.
one of us like.
night at like 10, there was like one fucking register.
No,
open.
I think
Anyway.
actually I might have been.
You know what? That's what we said. Just wait a second. We want to hear this other
in the
one.
store. So the power only went out for like 15 seconds and then turned back on. And me, Chris, and then the 2 dudes in the front like ran to the back of the store to check on the dude because we were like, he just like something
I
happened.
was
he
also
fell.
there. Just putting that under.
Oh, were you in
Service desk, I'm
Service
assuming.
desk? Okay.
No, cashiering.
Really?
All 3 of us weren't cashiering.
I 100% was.
Oh,
I 100% was cashiering. Now we listen all.
Maybe one of us like.
night at like 10, there was like one fucking register.
No,
open.
I think
Anyway.
actually I might have been waiting.
I know.
For
I
you.
Switch it up real quick from 100% sure. Actually, no. I was waiting. I like this 180 degrees change of being convinced to, no. It was but 100% sure. It was just funny for me.
Yeah, I think he
Correct.
came to pick us
But
up.
sometimes it goes like that, right? One moment you're like, no, whoa, it is like that, and then oh no, it wasn't like that. Sometimes it goes like that, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we
Yeah.
all go to the back. And bro just dropped his phone, and he had a Samsung, so the battery comes
It was
out.
like 90 different pieces.
Yeah,
like,
the battery
but it was
comes
all
out in the
reassembled.
back.
Like,
So
like
we
Lego.
spent like the last 15 minutes of our shift just looking for this dude's phone battery, like under
dude,
the
I
deli
loved
and stuff.
regulars. Like a good regular.
Oh yeah,
I
Oh my
hated
God.
regulars. I hated regulars. You learn to hate regulars when you work at the service
Or love
desk.
them.
Because the regulars at the service desk, yeah, or love them. Really weird. This one guy used to go there and play the lottery and then get mad at me if he were to lose. So he'd play a
That's rigged, young boy, what you've done to my lottery ticket.
fucking game of chance. Literally the lottery. People refer to it all the time as like the game of chance.
The one and only.
And he'd lose and be like, "Oh, you're fucking selling me losing tickets. You're losing me. I'm losing this." And he,
The only thing that buddy's
you're
worth is
losing your fucking mind. Yeah. And
Holy shit.
he used to buy like 50 tickets at a time. But then there was this one nice regular woman, and she'd come in and she would buy scratch tickets, like always buy me one, and like, oh, I'd have a chance to win, whatever. But with that being said, same guy.
Just imagine, bro, this nice lady buying these scratch tickets. One for her, one for Nick. She's just being nice. Just imagine, what can you win with a scratch ticket? There's some 1 million scratch tickets, right? $1 million scratch tickets. Let's say she got 2. She's scratching off like, nothing. Nick is like, okay, I'm gonna scratch my ticket. She bought it for me. I'm not really into gambling. I'm gonna scratch it. Shh. She's like, what you got, boy? I got $1 million. I got $1 million. I just won $1 million. And she's like, I bought this ticket. It's my money. He's running out of ticket. That's my money, boy. You know. I would love to know if this lady is talking about how she would react if she's getting the ticket, no money at all. Nick wins $1 million. What would this lady do, bro? I would love to know.
Oh, not what I was gonna say. There's like this like lottery courtesy. And
Oh,
it's like if
yes.
someone is
You
playing
don't-
a ticket,
yeah,
you'd say you're there and you're gambling your life away and you're buying like all
the number
all
twos.
number 2s or something. Yeah. If you buy like, oh, I want 5 number 2s, and then you lose those, and then you go, oh, I want 2 more number 2s, and then you're playing those, and someone comes up and knows, and they're like, oh, can I get 4 number 2s? And if they keep
That's
losing,
fucked up.
they lose their
They
mind.
will
Because
freak
like
out.
if they've lost like the 8 they've already lost, they really think that those ones are winners. So it's like if you interrupt someone buying
Like their
lottery tickets
streak.
the same number,
Yeah.
they will kill you.
Again, people being their addiction to gambling sometimes it's just crazy, bro. And I'll check on the chat here. Wait a second. Alright. Barry says before she left her old job, the security guard got tackled onto the concrete floor and had to leave from how bad his injuries were. His head hit the ground very hard. It's not worth your life. Definitely not, bro. Absolutely not, yeah. What Barbie said, also what Triple said, it's not worth your life at all. Not even your health or an injury, bro. No. It's worth nothing that would could just diminish your health, bro. And inhibit your health. To stop a customer from stealing whatever, bro. In that case, really F that job, bro. I really have to say, bro. And Colin says the triplets are the realest out there. You just can feel it. They're so humble and real, Caroline is saying. And Colin says they think they are perfect or something. And she doesn't think she doesn't even use Reddit, so like talking about these snark Reddit subs of the triplets. And Colin says they think they are perfect or something. She doesn't even use Reddit, so rude for no reason of these people there. And Bobby says, but then Reddit calls like the triplets calls them boring for not wanting to hang out at parties where drugs and stuff is happening. If they were doing that, they would be snarking about them being out of control. Yeah, some sort of whatever they get, whatever they do, people will some sort of find a way to hate on this. They can make something out of it for themselves to hate on. And Colin says it's good and so real. They just will complain no matter what they're doing. Please can't please them. Yeah, some sort of haters will hate no matter what, right? And And it says, Nick always says that even when Matt said the story, he thought Matt already told the story. He's like 100%, yeah. Like with Nick, like 100% sure. And that's my biggest fear. I think that's maybe the terms he's overusing a little bit. He's overusing these terms maybe a little bit. And also, Bai says that was a thing once. A woman bought a scratch card for her, and Barbie thought her stepson, and she got mad that he won't and wanted to sue him. Oh, wait a second. So Barbie says, was it at your shop, at your store, where in your time in retail, that this one lady was buying a scratch ticket for herself and her son, her stepson, and he won and she didn't, and she wanted to sue her stepson. Was it like that? It's so crazy, bro. So sometimes, bro, people say that, like, yeah, people say that money or power will reveal your true character, right? There's the saying out there: money and or power are revealing your true character. And Colin says, like, then stop watching and you would not be paying their bills. Okay, they're still talking about the snark Reddit. And River says, the boys are in a comfortable position and she's glad they're living the life they wanted, whether they film in the car or in the safe for spots in their house. So she's some sort of is glad about them and their success. Colin says, for real, you can film sitting on a floor in your living room and she would be happy, bro. Like the Sternio triplets. That's what I'm also saying. It doesn't need to be that grandiose and extravagant in terms of the setting or even the quality of the visuals and sound or whatever. Is good when you have it, right? This good sound and visuals. And maybe also the location or whatever. But what it really comes down to, bro, what it really comes down to is the quality of your content that you provide, bro. That's what it's all about. And they're delivering, bro. They're delivering. They present and provide this content. They provide this high quality content that people, yeah, just enjoy watching, or also me reacting to. And yeah, it's about the quality of your content, bro. And Colin says, like, some claim they don't watch them that much anymore, but at the same time know every detail. Like, huh? Oh, yeah, I could say something now, but I don't say it. And the verse says, the boys kept eating fast food instead of going to Erewhon. They stayed humble. Bobby says, oh no, not real life, she's saying. She remembers seeing it online. It was new because she was causing so much drama, wanting to sue the guy. Okay, she saw it, whatever, on maybe on some breaking news or whatever. Even some news show was saying that, or just a viral video someone was recording that popped up on the internet. And Colin says, wait, are you reacting to any other video of them today? Say UDYZYZ. Yes. One more Sternio triplet video. But after this one, we're gonna react to the second half of the Larray video that was not able to react to on the YouTube live stream because of copyright. Also completely new with Larray videos, right? The no YouTube live stream is also trying to interfere with that. But yeah, after that, the last Sternio triplet reaction for the day. Kyle says, if you have enough time to complain on the internet, get a job or go for a walk. People that also complain on any app and call it a job are trashy humans. There should be no point in time in which you should enough time in your day to complain about something. I think David Goggins said it, bro. David Goggins said, and I'm quoting him here now, he said, you will never see a hater doing better than yourself. Never say never. That's what David Goggins is saying to that.
Yeah. Like, be so upset. It's very terrifying.
That's
firsthand.
wild. I was going to say something, but I forget.
That's good.
Damn it.
Oh, the regular dude that came in once a month with his camper backpack and would just buy a bunch of canned goods.
Like, literally apocalypse ready, because he would just get non-perishable foods for, like
3 months at a time.
It was always like...
But it's a crazy, that's a really real community, right? These preppers and all that. I think this started, bro. about 6 years ago, maybe. At least where it became very trendy and even viral, right? It's this prepper community and all that. People prepping for zombie apocalypse, a world war, or whatever, bro. Whatever goes on, whatever crisis human race will face, or whatever some a meteor was just crashing to the planet Earth, whatever meteor. Yeah, they're prepping for whatever crisis.
Like the 2-for-1s and like the 3-for-6, and he would just get like
He was a
all
couponer
these,
for sure.
He would get all these deals to accumulate as many items as he could that like wouldn't go bad.
Insane.
And he had this big ass backpack, like bigger than him, and he would fill it up to like the top.
Bigger
side.
than life.
I would
that
always
backpack.
ask to help him bag, and then he was like,
Like, no,
"Oh,
I got
it."
And then he'd bike home with like 700
With like
pounds
90,
of
it looks like a
beans.
cartoon. Like
Yeah,
literally,
literally.
when they
That
get on
is
the bike and their
crazy.
whole house.
Have you seen
is-
the meme of the kid and he's got like the huge backpack?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what it
yeah,
looks like.
literally, and he would just bike home with that fucking.
Wasn't it also a character in Nat's declassified Nat's declassified school guide, or Nat's declassified school surviving guide? This bag boy with his oh no, okay, I almost thought that the stream is frozen. But he got this humongous backpack, and he got everything in there, even whatever gaming console or whatever. He got every single day he got something different there provided, right? What was his name, bro? Backpack boy or something?
Tremendous bag of canned goods.
7-foot woman that had the chihuahua.
Oh yeah.
She gave you a hand sanitizer.
Okay, some sort of this now rapid fire grocery stories, and also Anna says it's already 8 hours live stream. Yes, but I think it's gonna be total 10 hours. River was shooting for 12. She's saying. Corin is asking, may she ask which Stern video it would be with the eyes, staying humble here. It's gonna be the. Yeah, Matt gets arrested while Nick is eating a cheeseburger. This one is it. This one it is. And Anna, can you tell me again on which YouTube video you posted your recommendations for 2023? I think it was with Madison Beer and whatnot. With Stern Yolo triplets and Madison Beer, because I wasn't able to find it today. And is there the keyword Sterniolo or triplets in there? Because I was searching for it in my YouTube studio with the keyword Sterniolo triplets, and also Madison, but it wasn't showing up. It wasn't showing up. I don't know if it got deleted again. Your comment, Anna. Can you tell me if these keywords were in like Madison or Madison Beer or Sterniolos or Sterniolo triplets? Because with those keywords, I wasn't able to find your comment with this. Because I think you said it yesterday that you also have a list with this Madison Beer video of them. And Ruben said she should have just said the cheeseburger story. Okay. And Ruben says that she's not shooting for 12, dude. It's for Amir. But that was your guess, let's say. Maybe you were shooting for 12. I don't know. You wanted to be 12 hours, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna be 10 hours, I think.
Once. Remember that?
When COVID started, this woman came up to me. She was like legit a 7-foot woman, and I'm not saying that in a rude way. She was legit like 7 feet, and
But
she
she
had a
owned, like, a chihuahua,
and the
like, this
chihuahua
big.
leash was only like 3 feet long.
So she'd always have, like,
she'd
a
always be like
hunchback.
hanging
Yeah.
her chihuahua,
Or, like, hunchback.
Its front
It also sounds like out of a cartoon,
2
bro.
feet would always be like this close to the ground. I'd be like, that poor thing. But she like gave me hand sanitizer when COVID first started, as if it was like she was dealing me drugs. She was like, for you to protect yourself. I thought it was like an amulet or something. I'm like, this better. Also, when COVID started, people were doing whatever
The amulet, bro, that was throwing me off.
they could to like, amulet or something. I'm like, this better. Also, when COVID started,
Protect himself from dark magic, from black magic, right?
people were doing whatever they could to like have some sort of mask before they like
I remember I
sold
was
masks
never touching
everywhere.
a mask.
No, that's
This
never, bro.
person,
I told my boss I'd quit before putting a mask on. But
That's crazy.
But that's before COVID was like a
I know.
yeah, that was
established
before it was like a
disease.
Trumpy thing to like not wear masks.
Yeah, that was when like you looked goofy because you're like 1 out of a million people to have a
yeah,
mask
like
on.
very few people were wearing masks. It was before
You're
masks
like, why don't you
were,
wear
like,
one?
very
I go,
normal.
I would quit before putting a mask on.
No, but this
And then,
guy,
like a week later, I had it.
some people
You're
were like
wearing it.
making masks because they didn't sell them yet. And this family came in and
Bro, can you remind of this crazy thing, bro? Again, when COVID, again, this some sort of this transition zone of COVID was not seen as something serious, right? And then it's some sort of, got more and more serious, and then also some sort of the government in whatever country you live in had some restrictions, right? And then, in sort of this transition zone where everyone knew, like, okay, now it's getting real, these masks were not really established on the market yet, but you needed masks at this point to get in whatever grocery stores or whatever you wanted to go into some offices of some authorities or whatever. It was needed. And some people provided self-made masks, right? And those masks were crazy overpriced. Like crazy overpriced. Talking about one self-made mask of this whatever who provided this was like $15, right? And as soon as these really by company made masks were out there, they were like whatever, I don't know, $3 for 10 pieces or something like that, right? But there was this very short transition time of extremely high demand and very low product. And very low, whatever, masks. And they were like, there was crazy, bro. Like the pricing, bro. It was wild.
in like those party city outfits, like the green, purple,
The full green
like,
suit. I
full-blown,
remember
like,
that.
yes.
I remember that.
Yes,
No
I was like,
fucking
you
way.
can
You
can
see
breathe through
and
them.
breathe right through that. And
Dude,
they,
those
this
make me
family
so
came in looking like the
uncomfortable.
fucking full covered Wiggles. I was like,
No
what
Yeah, it was
fucking way? I'm
insane.
dead serious. Purple, green, yellow, and pink.
No, was
in
it
the
like a
store.
kid? Like one was small?
Oh, there was
Yes,
a kid in
they were
green.
of all sizes.
my god!
This family came in dressed up as literally the full covered Wiggles.
Dude,
That's insane.
it was
Okay, bro. I'm gonna check on the chat here. Colin says Nick's blonde hair matched the best with the black colored clothes, he said. And Bobby says Nick always looks so good in black and dark clothes. And Colin says she had a hate-love relationship with COVID masks, she's saying. And well, especially for people with glasses on, right? When you had this mask on, you were something like had you weren't able to see anything anymore, right? Because of whatever all this your hot breath is just on the glasses you weren't able to see anymore, bro. There were some struggles with the masks, right? Or sometimes your ears were hurting because you were sitting in a bus or a train and whatever. And it took a longer time. And yeah, your ears start hurting and whatnot. It was hard to breathe because it was so hot or whatever, right? And Barry says she had to make her own mask. She went to Hobbycraft, bought some cute pattern cloth, and had to sew one. Yeah, that's some sort of that's also what people did. And yeah, then it also depend whatever you need. Then it's depending on what country you will live in at that time. Then you need headed to this very professional masks, right? The self-made masks weren't allowed anymore. You needed to some sort of meet some standards with the safety of the mask, right, and all that. There was also like it also took some time again, right? And these self-made masks were allowed, but then there was some sort of breaking point where you had to wear these professional masks. And Barry says when the black cloth mask came out, the fits was slaying. Yeah, the funny thing is, bro, in China, I think it was before COVID was a thing. In China, all these face masks, bro, they were well established, like whatever for 1 or 2 decades already, right? Because of the pollution of the air and whatnot, and also maybe it was too crowded in the subway and they didn't want to catch a cold or whatever. For China, it was like, bro, same old, right? But the rest of the world was like, wow, what? That we have to do that now? Bruce says it was a little after the beginning of the pandemic. She didn't mind the face mask because she already wore it often, but she hated face shields. Okay, and in the Philippines maybe was also a thing. Not only in China. With the face masks. Ah. Oh, the face shields, bro. Really, like, yeah, whatever you put it down, like the droop, right? Some people also wore those, bro. And Con says, yeah, her dad hated because he has glasses. Yes, because something like he had all then, yeah, blocked sight. Bai says the summer in the first COVID year was the hardest of her life. And she's not talking about a hot girl summer here. March was insanely hot in the UK. That never happens. Never say never. Yeah, and then he had the mask on, right? And also, Conan says black were better than the white mask. Looked a little bit better. And Barry says where she's from, they get a lot of university students. And she's seen Asian students wearing the blue mask for years before COVID. Yes, it's just part of their, not necessarily culture, but it's also some sort of maybe even necessary to stay away from all these germs and bacteria and also maybe the air pollution and whatnot. Rue says, face shields are the worst. They fog up fast. She can't hear what people are saying just too much. And you're talking about the face shield. If it fogs up, you can't hear what people are saying, or what do you mean? Because they were wearing masks, and it was even harder to understand them when they're wearing masks. Okay, yeah, but it's with the face shields, all the glasses they will fog up at some point, right? Because of your breath.
It's insane.
Dude,
I
I
remember,
remember when people would just drop a gallon of milk, and I would always clean it. Whatever. When Matt had
Bro, there was also some sort of a trend, right? I don't know, years back. One of these pranksters were grabbing these jugs of milk, walking through the aisle, and then pretending to fall in a funny way, like ugh, and throw it through the whole store, bro, and bow, they'll explode on the ground. And it was something like this funny trend, right? And then guess who was supposed to clean up this mess? Those dudes, or workers at the grocery store. But it was so funny, right? It was so funny. Or bro, when it was a trend back then to sucker punch people, bro, knock them out cold. What was it called? This knockout game? Crazy, bro. It was so crazy, bro. You saw this footage, whatever, of subways or whatever, or train stations, right? Where people were just walking around looking for a victim. They see it. Also, old ladies or whatever running up to them, bow from the back. They're knocked out cold or even died. I don't know, bro. There was a trend. It was cool, bro. It was crazy.
to clean,
no,
Matt had to clean piss.
I gotta say this. Okay, I'm working the service desk one day. No, because that just opened a
hot story here.
fucking memory in my head. I was working the service desk one day, and some guy goes up to me at the service desk, and he goes, "Are you the right place to go if there's an accident?" And I said, "What kind of accident?" He goes, "A 9-year-old little girl accident." I said, "What do you mean, in what aisle?" He goes, "My daughter pissed herself. Aisle 8. But
What is he? Okay, he needs to clean up. Okay, but I thought like he needs to change her undies or whatever. Okay, he needs to clean up. Okay.
she was in the cart when she peed
was-
herself.
you know
and
the
he
carts-
kept, no,
he kept pushing
you know
the
carts.
cart.
You know the carts that have like the
The car,
the
truck,
car in
the
the
truck,
front of it,
like the little baby
She
ones.
was sitting in the one with the car in front of it. So there's just like
Not only 9-year-old accident. Hold on.
9.
Not
We get
only
9.
over that.
Not
9-year-olds
only,
don't
not
piss
only
themselves
did
like
she
that.
create a puddle
Or
of piss in the car, but he
the
kept
whole,
pushing
like,
the cart, so
street
there was
of
a
the
pile
aisle.
of piss the whole aisle. I spent
Ooh.
an hour out of my 6.
But again, bro, I don't know what Chris meant by this. What, 9-year-old? Bro, if a 9-year-old has to pee and can't hold it anymore, they will have to some sort of just, have to let it go. This can happen to the best ones, bro. It can happen to adults, right? But I don't know if it was intended with that, with tonality, maybe not. But this whatever, bro. This whole aisle full of pee, bro, okay? That's, well, okay.
6-hour shift.
Maybe the dad wasn't noticing it soon enough, and maybe probably this girl was very ashamed of herself. Very she was maybe very embarrassed and wasn't even saying it to her dad.
Like cleaning piss with gloves and paper towels.
Piss
in the
Not only over that. 9-year-olds don't
Not
piss
only
themselves
did
like
she
that.
create a puddle of
piss
piss in the car, but
the
he kept
whole,
pushing
like,
the cart, so
street
there was
of
a
the
pile
aisle.
of piss the whole aisle. I
Toast
spent
streak.
an hour out of my 6-hour shift that day cleaning piss with gloves and paper towels and spray. And you want to know what? I got called
Didn't they have some sort of whatever, a broom or whatever, something that he got to his knees with the paper towels or something,
up
or something that soaks up, right?
through the intercom to the manager's office after. $5 gift card.
Okay, so manager Satan was very generous.
Don't
they-
give me anything.
I said,
if
I
you're
don't
giving me
want
a
your
$5 gift card.
I want fucking a foot rub and a $25 gift card.
Okay,
Bare minimum.
but is he hot, bro? Is he hot? Then you will think about it, bro. Also, River says, yeah, not even a mob, Matt. Like, yeah, there was also a thing about just something to suck it up, something whatever that he doesn't need to go on his knees. Because it's $5. But he says, all doing it with his hands is insane. Yeah, I don't know if there was not pride in the Star Market, but as we already learned, Star Market was a very different grocery store, and also. Bryce says Matt's story here. Riz says yes, face mask plus face shield. There's too many layers. Riz says, oh, log in. Carl says, for real, log in. Okay, for the peace story. And Bryce says, yeah, because the salt is funny. Yeah, with this knockout game. And Riz says maybe they didn't have any. Yeah, Star Market, right? Bro, there must be such bad marketing for Star Market, bro. It's bad promo. But he says, but yeah, as we know, right? There's no such thing as bad publicity. But he says, girl, she's taking a mop off the shop floor and using that. Yeah, maybe, right? If they're selling that.
For touch and piss is like $20. Have
Like,
to
you're
be.
telling me I get
That's like a dare. Like, oh, if a
$5
little
gift
girl
card,
pissed her whole
a foot rub, and a $25 gift card.
bare minimum.
For touch and piss is like $20. Have
Like,
to
you're
be.
telling me I get
That's like a dare. Like, oh, if a
$5
little
gift
girl
card.
pissed her whole self.
You
like,
basically
walking outside.
bought my
How
lunch
much?
today. Thanks.
$5 lunch.
Basically,
Where are you shopping?
I don't know.
$5 lunch is a deal.
My lunch was bread and Mountain Dew when I was
That is
working
true.
there,
I used
so-
to eat so unhealthy.
It's
there.
terrible.
I eat probably just a little
He used to eat so unhealthy? Used to?
bit healthier
But
than
the
I did
manager-
then.
the manager-
but that was really unhealthy.
The manager that was the lady was really cool. The guy was a.
I wouldn't say she was really cool.
She was alright.
I used to go to her
She was
office.
getting pregnant all the time.
Wait a second, they're talking about a different manager here. It's not Manager Satan.
so unhealthy.
It's
there.
terrible.
I eat probably just a little bit healthier
But
than
the
I
manager-
did then.
the manager-
but that was really unhealthy.
The manager that was the lady was really cool. The guy was a.
Okay.
I wouldn't say she was really cool.
She was alright.
wasn't I used to go to her
She
office.
was getting pregnant all the time, so we always had like a different manager. Cause
She was pregnant all the time. Okay, this one female manager.
I used to go to her
she
office.
was getting pregnant all the time, so
Okay.
we always had like a different manager. Cause she was
I
just
used to
always
go to
out.
her office and pretend to care about her life so that I could like get away from
That's
work.
so fucking.
Maybe she was very talkative. Could get off work a little bit. Colin says also she was thinking that too. Pregnant all the time. Yeah, they were putting in the effort at home in the bedroom, right? But good for them. Big family. It's wonderful. And also, River says they will charge him for it instead of pay him. Oh, bro. But he says, you know who is always pregnant? English teachers. Seems to be a thing in some jobs, right?
Like, stop. If
That
I,
is crazy.
well, it was like not
Oh,
pretend
no,
to care, but I'd exaggerate.
But wait a second, bro. Wait a second. Yes. One time, I was thinking about all the time, all the times that I had an English teacher that was pregnant. It was one time, yes. One time, yes.
Exaggerate the care. Like if I was in
No.
the service desk, she'd call me up there.
They're
and I'd just
all
be
gonna
eating my
watch
lunch.
this
there.
I don't care. They can watch.
Exaggerate the care. Like if I was in
No.
the service desk, she'd call me up there.
They're
and I'd just
all
be
gonna
eating my
watch
lunch.
this
there.
I don't care. They can watch it.
Yeah, but I can't go back.
I don't even think she works there. But she used to
Dude,
get.
I
she
liked
used
her.
to get super
She was
carried.
cool.
She used to get super carried away with like telling me stories if I went on lunch or like her kids. And this and,
Yeah.
that, and I'd be like, wow, like tell me more. And I just wouldn't go back to work for like legit an hour.
Remember?
But she was really
I
cool.
hated the people that would take like a hour break and they have like a
Yeah,
15
But
minute.
she was really
Dude.
cool and she helped me out when I passed out once. I passed out, my knees buckled while I was
I
trying
remember
to
that.
go out. Yeah.
I think it was
But it's also some sort of part of working in retail, right? That if you call in sick, even though you're not sick, or just whatever, yeah, over extending your break, or showing up late, or going home too soon for whatever reason, or let's say without a good reason, then you're some sort of putting all the burden of your coworkers, right? You make their day at work even harder, right? If you're not there for not a good reason, not a justified reason, right? It's pretty much pretty much L move, L, yeah. For the team, you make it harder for them. That's something like the thing with the retails, right? If you work in retail, if one is missing, and it also goes definitely, bro, for some sort of whatever, nursing someone, right? Working at a hospital, whatever. Shortage of nurses or whatever. The rest of the nurses will have to some sort of, keep up with all the work because you didn't show up without a good reason or justified, let alone justified.
It was also, what was I gonna say? It was cool when that manager.
Oh my
She
god.
let us play. She had Chris playing Astroworld over the PA system, and he was driving around in the handicap cart.
While me and Nick were
You
closing.
used to just drive that cart around everywhere.
Yeah, because they would people that were actually handicapped that needed it would take it outside and then not bring it back because
they're handicapped.
they're handicapped.
Yeah.
So then I'd have to go out into the lot.
And then you might as well take it for the joyride. Well,
I would always when it was late at night, I'd just drive it around the store and
Yeah, I
shit.
have so many videos.
I can totally imagine Chris Sterniolo with his handicap car, and then whatever. Was there sicko mode on this Astro World album? I think, right? Like, dee dee dee, with freezing cold. I don't even know the lyrics, bro, but you know what song I mean, bro. It's just feeling the vibe, bro.
Yeah.
So many videos.
Such good memories. After this podcast gets posted, we should just flood our TikTok with grocery store memories.
I'm so down. I have so many.
I don't think I have. That
I have
many.
a ridiculous.
Oh my
amount.
god! I actually have one.
They need to preserve that for the future, for the other generations that are following.
Remember the produce lady's
There was
grandkids
one-
that work there?
Yes, I do.
Literally,
I'm
I'm so down. I have so many.
I don't think I have. That
I have
many.
a ridiculous.
Oh my
amount.
god! I actually have one.
Do you remember the produce lady's
There was
grandkids
one-
that work there?
Yes, I do.
Literally, stop
There
speaking. I
was,
can't.
there was one dude that worked with us, and he was from. Where was he from? Haiti?
No.
Zimbabwe.
No.
I don't know. One of the two.
No.
No, I think he was from Haiti.
I think it was-
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Okay.
100%.
He was. So he only. What's the language? I don't want to.
Ethiopian.
Is it?
I think.
I buy it.
I'm with it. So he
think so.
only spoke that language, and he was straight from there, like he from America.
Yeah,
there.
hadn't seen
got his
snow.
job.
Couldn't speak English.
So
he was
like,
the
we
fucking best.
We witnessed snow with him
He
for
was
the
the
first
fucking
time, and like
best.
we all taught him a new English word every day.
he used
and-
to always want to learn curse words.
It was
Yeah.
so.
It was so
just
funny.
he was just so fun to be around, and like there was one time where we just like all like there was nobody in the store because it was like a blizzard,
Yeah.
and it was his first time seeing snow.
It's so
we all
heartwarming.
just went outside and had like a snowball fight with him for like the
Dude,
first
the
time.
memories is it's like
And
the thing about
I have
Star
like that on
Market.
video. And it's just like it's so
We
beautiful.
made him his first snow.
Must be pretty wholesome, bro. Must have been pretty wholesome. And check out the chat. Carl says, or the teacher you thought was gay suddenly says they have a kid and husband. Okay. Okay. And Rue says, in drugstores, there's at least one pregnant pharmacist. And Colin says, being pregnant scarcer. I think also talked about this, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think we talked about this once, yeah. But yeah, we talked because it's something like your instincts and some sort of kick in that makes you forget about the pain that we will face as soon as the baby needs to be delivered, right? If you give birth. And that's why also some women get pregnant a second time. Because they forget about the pain of the first time because it's something like whatever, like the genetics and instincts, right? From like, yeah, the beginning of humankind, right? That's something like, yeah, you forget in terms of because of your instinct of reproducing, they forget about the pain and want to be pregnant again, right? So something like it's how the instincts work. Because if if they wouldn't forget about the pain or would be able to sign up for the pain that they will face because they maybe have seen other women having this pain, yeah, the human race wouldn't exist anymore, right? Because yeah, it must be extremely painful, bro, but it's worth it, right? For this new life that you give to the world. And Barry says sometimes you gotta be selfish. Sometimes you didn't want to go because you was having a bad time mentally, but not physically sick. Well, the thing is, if it's mentally really that daunting or that heavy, you should call in sick. Yeah. If you can't handle it, if you know, hey, if I go to work today, I will break down or whatever. It makes no sense to go to work today. Again, it's some sort of either if it's physically or mentally, if it's justified to call in sick because you some sort of got this whatever it's called, like sort of a health issue, if either it's mentally or physically. Okay, call in sick, totally. That's what I'm talking about as a good reason or justified. But when some people just call in sick because they want whatever, they want to sleep longer that day or they were partying the day before, yeah, bro, I just have to chill. And then, yeah, the team will take it. The team will take it. Right? But they just don't feel like it because, yeah, whatever, I feel like, yeah, I want to have a lazy day today or whatever it is. That was what I'm talking about. And... But it says you don't need to imagine they posted the videos online. Oh, they already did all the grocery videos, TikToks, whatnot. Okay. Bruce says, weren't there videos of it? Okay, they said it, yes. Colin says, yup. She loves the clip when Nick says, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, that's sort of like her favorite one of those. Bruce says, we're talking all about this the geography of the kids, right? Zimbabwe, Ethiopian, and Haiti. But bro, the I think Ethiopia they don't speak Ethiopian, right? They have another language, I think, right? Or like 2 or 3. But their major language. What was it, bro? I think it wasn't like Ethiopian. It was another one, I think. And Barbie says she likes the videos because you don't realize how young they looked until you see them. In terms of the grocery store TikToks on the videos. Kai says American geography is crap. They do not teach. Colin says how once she asked if Slovakia is in Europe. She was like, no, it's on Mars. And Kai says the only thing that the teacher is about World War II and that's it. Okay, that's but it fits way better in for history, right? Maybe not necessarily geographics. Maybe crossover, right? What was conquered at that point and that point, okay. Okay, and then maybe you can, some sort of, then these countries were some sort of, built or established at that point, new countries formed or whatever, or this country was separated or whatever. Okay, that makes sense for geography. But yeah, predominantly it's a subject for history, right? And Colin says, but like Slovenia is also in Europe. Will says, some people think Europe is a country. What, the rest are cities? And we got Lace in the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, Lace. And let me know your pronouns, matter of fact, Lace, so I can address you the right way. And Lace and Quentin Blackwell just posted a video. Well, it will be maybe something for tomorrow. Yeah. But thanks for letting me know, Lace. Appreciate it. And Kai says, not really, because people make Americans sound stupid. It's just because Americans are not taught what you guys are like. Kai is saying that maybe for Coraline in terms of with the Europe, if Slovakia is in Europe. But he says, bro, when people say the UK isn't in Europe anymore because they left the EU, like we are still in the continent, yeah. Some people get it mixed up, right?
thing about
man.
Star Market
We
and
did.
like grocery stores and working at such a small place,
But I have to say, bro. I have to say, just no, whatever.
It's
like-
become like a little family.
you really do, because it's like a bunch of wackos that like you wouldn't normally be friends with.
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
everyone's just bound to be
yes,
together.
there's
Like,
a great crew
Like I
of
was friends with
people.
like a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, and a fucking like 80-year-old, and we're all
Yeah.
just like chilling.
Yeah.
out.
But,
And
like,
I was like in
Dude,
high
that,
school.
that one night shift crew that was me, you, and those two other dudes, we were like,
That was so.
That-
But I love, bro. I love how the triplets, some sort of got rid of this very rough beginning of this podcast. You know, this tension, interrupting, a little bit of fighting and arguing. And just found their vibe and perfect flow of just sharing this cool, funny, crazy, out of pocket stories out of their grocery store time working there. They really got it worked. They turned it around. That's really I think mentionable. Yeah, just a little bit of a rough start. They found their vibe and flow for this episode. Pretty cool.
oh, it was so
Awesome.
lit. And you at the service desk?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was so fun.
Well,
God.
I feel like I have enough stories to talk about this for another 2 hours if we could. So if you guys are really interested in seeing another Star Market
Part two.
podcast, we can absolutely do that because we can.
But
think of
down the
more
You
line.
think
stories
we
and
have
stuff. Yeah.
more?
Way down the line.
Yeah, we can't do it right now because we just did this, but I feel like we had enough.
We have enough
All right,
content
so,
to talk about. Hold on.
More.
Chris,
Okay, there's something prepared now. And also, Colin says, "Help! They think y'all moved to a dead continent." Who says Brexit equals UK moved continents? Sounds like they shifted, right? There was also what is it called? How back then when like there was just one continent, and then there's something like this they shifted away from each other, and that's how whatever America, Asia, Africa, and Australia, and Antarctica were then established, right? What is it called? There's something whatever these plates underneath where they were shifting. What was it called? The term of it again? Yeah, maybe it happened as soon as they said, "Yep, we're out. EU, we're out. Great Britain, move, shift away." And but I said, and it's always Americans that say it too, that UK isn't part of the European continent anymore. And Bruce says that's pretty much how their podcasts went, or overall it goes maybe. Bruce says even the most painful one to watch, Happiness episode, that's the name of the podcast. After 10 minutes, it was fine. Yeah, they need to find their flow in the beginning, and then it works. Kyle says American education is garbage. This was Kyle said. Colin says, "How people are so dramatic. The episode wasn't even that bad." This one here? This episode? Who was dramatic about this episode here? And River says, "Yeah, the UK somehow made tectonic plates move away from Europe. Thanks, River." Jamie. Tectonic plates, yes. That was what I'm talking about. Talking about tectonic plates were shifting away from each other.
we have a couple fun facts that I ripped off the bottom of your page. That
Oh, yeah.
More.
Can't do it right now because we just did this, but I feel like we had enough.
We have enough
All right,
content
so,
to talk about. Hold on.
More.
Chris, we have a couple fun facts that I ripped off the bottom of your page. That
Oh, yeah, I was
I'm gonna
wondering
read you, and I
Why
want
my page was ripped.
yeah, and I want to read them to you, and I want to see if you can guess.
Yeah, me and Matt got these together, so you're the only
Okay.
one who doesn't know.
On an average sale per customer,
Yeah.
how much money do you think they're spending per transaction?
Per transaction, like
So, like,
for
one
a-
person
every
through the line.
transaction of the day, what do you think the average total would be?
Oh wow! See, there's a
'Cause if
lot
you
of
look at
people
one, there's
that get
something
a
like a-
cart, like 3 carts full, and then there's
Yeah.
people that get like 5 items. I'm gonna go with like
3 cards full, bro.
$80.
$38.
That's it.
Average? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, think how many people go in there and get like 3 things.
You're so correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, some dudes, whatever, they just go into the grocery store to get some bubble gum, whatever it is, right? $1 or whatever nowadays, or $2 to $3 nowadays. Back in the good old days, when it was like whatever, yeah, 50 cents.
highballed the shit out of that.
Yeah. Okay, how many percent?
No, what
What
percent,
percent
of
of U.S. adults go grocery shopping once a week?
U.S.
Percent?
No, what
What
percent,
of
U.S. adults
go grocery shopping once a week?
Bro, I'm totally once a week grocery shopping. People grocery shopping every day, or even what every second day, bro. How, bro? How I can't bring up this time for that, bro. If I could, bro, if I could, I would love to go grocery shopping once a month to get everything, and then I I don't have to spend time for that. But yeah, I don't got this prepper lifestyle and all this canned food and whatnot. Yeah, I need to go once a week, bro. Yeah, but if I could, bro, once a month, everything in place, everything in stock, because yeah, I don't got no time for that. Go grocery shopping every day, bro. Bro, I have to say, even grocery shopping once a week is extreme. I really have to make time and find time out of the week to go grocery shopping once a week, bro. Because so much stuff is going on in my life right now, and I love and enjoy it so much, bro. What is happening right now?
U.S. adults that go grocery shopping once a week.
What's the percentage?
I always forget because like we don't grocery shop.
What's the percentage of adults that go grocery shopping once a week?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait a second.
U.S. adults that go grocery shopping once a week.
What's the percentage?
I always forget because like we don't grocery shop.
What's the percentage of adults that go grocery shopping once a week?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut half the percent because. What?
Just go.
Some percent.
Because like if it's a couple, only one of them's gonna go grocery shopping. You know, there's no needs for like.
Unless a lot of couples go together.
That is true.
It's just adults that go grocery shopping once a week.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
In the U.S., what is the percentage of adults that go grocery shopping at least once a week?
The percent of what though?
The percent of adults.
The percent of what though? That must be some sort of the POV of me guys and girls trying to make me understand something in the chat. No one understand you even better, me guys and girls.
Go to
grocery
the grocery
shopping
store once a
week.
week in the U.S.
90%.
82.
Oh, was pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna check on the chat. And Colin says you see our struggles. And alright, gonna check on this chat here. And Ruth says no, Carl, I meant the happiness podcast. Okay. People were saying it's bad and being dramatic about it. Okay. And Colin says she loves grocery shopping. She loved it since she was a kid. Me not at all, bro. No, bro. Especially as a kid and a teenager, I hated grocery shopping, bro. I hate it for a specific reason, bro. For a specific reason. And Uri says she loves it too until she sees 3+ items she picked up, not in her shopping list. Those spontaneous purchases, right? And Colin says, yeah, that happens sometimes, he says. And Bobby says she's an online grocery order person because she don't have a car, and where she currently lives, it's not close to walk, and but she prefers shopping IRL. I have to say I prefer shopping in real life when it comes to clothing. That's what I prefer when it comes to clothing, because right away you can put it on, see if it fits, and also maybe with your friends you can have a little bit of a fun dress to impress type of thing. Before people were doing this before Roblox Dress to Impress was even a thing. And yes, I like that. But I also see absolutely the value in online shopping clothing, because you don't have to wait in line for the checkout, or even to get a chamber to whatever put it on, right? Because sometimes it's packed, the place. It's horrible and there's no time at all. That you have to then put it on, right? Because they're standing in line to get into the chambers, bro. And yeah, if they don't got a good AC, or they don't have AC at all, bro, then it's so hot and right, thick air and whatnot, and yeah, and also with online shopping, is some sort of, yeah, you can put it on in peace, right, at home. You can think about it a few days, and you can send it back, right? But it's not good for the environment, right? So also, yeah, you have to think about that if that's very important to you. And yes, but it also has upsides and downsides. But yeah, also I prefer shopping for clothing in real life. And also, Barry says, she says, OC clothes, she loves buying online. She hates it in real life because she never finds what she wants, never say never. And she's glad she has the option to return when she gets over the high of buying stuff she doesn't need. Yes. Yes. It's also some sort of part of it, right? And if you buy it in real life, you also can bring it back, right? But again, you have to go to the shop, to the store, and then maybe also again wait in line and give it back and whatnot. And yes, just more time consuming. I totally see that also. That's also the benefit. But yeah, that's also why I say it saves time, bro. It saves time, bro. But also have to say, bro, my most recent purchases of clothing was also online. Because again, I just don't have the time for that anymore. I just don't have the time for that anymore. Maybe at some point in time I will have time for going shopping for clothing in real life again. Would I prefer? But for now also, yeah, I use the benefits of online shopping clothes, definitely. And sometimes there are just things that you can get only online, right? Because they don't have it in stock in the store, or just sell it online. It's exclusively online. So sometimes it's like that. We got Lynn in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Lynn. And she's Audrey's friend. Hey, that's wonderful. It's wonderful that Audrey put you on you did a show. That's wonderful. And so thanks. Appreciate you, Audrey, for putting on Lynn on the show, and also appreciate you, Lynn, that you sort of pulled the trigger and said, yeah, I'm gonna go with Audrey's recommendation. It's wonderful. How's Audrey doing? Is she all right? She hadn't been on the UDYZYZ show, I think, this weekend. Normally she's there at least at the weekends because she has school. Hopefully she's fine. And also, Kyle says people nowadays are so lazy. And Anna says Audrey hasn't been here for a long time. Yeah, I think she was here last weekend, maybe. Definitely 2 weeks ago she was on the weekend here. And Lynn says, oh, she sleeps late usually. Okay. And Ruby says she likes online shopping too, but only for things she knows she can't find offline. Okay, yeah. Also, this exclusively online, right? And Lynn says, are the time difference for school? And the time difference for school, yes. Yeah, she also said, like, on business days she can't be here because of school. And Lynn says she's good. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Just health-wise, she's all right. And also, Lynn says the time difference is very inconvenient, so she's either sleeping or at school when the show is taking place. Okay. And that says because she is in Cinderella's live stream. Like Audrey? And okay, I don't know what Anna's referring to here. And Bobby says her mall is 18 plus miles away from from her, so she has to get a train, and she's gonna go tomorrow to the mall when she has free time. Not clothes shopping, but she gets bubble tea and browse. With your sister again? I think last time you said you were at the mall with your sister. Is it something that you do on a regular basis to hang out with your sister? Go to the mall? And bro, bubble tea, bro. It's also it was popping out and being so trendy and viral. Some sort of, what was it, like in 2012 or 2011? But then some kids were choking on the bubbles, and it was had a very bad reputation. It was almost took off the market, right? And then it had some sort of a comeback, maybe recently. I don't know. And Lynn says, by the way, her name is Charlotte. Okay. Also, you're Charlotte from YouTube. Okay, now I know. And she has Lynn as her middle name, but she adds an E. It looks cool. Okay, it's Charlotte. Okay. Now I can match Lynn to the YouTube comments. And it says, yes, she's Charlotte from YouTube. Appreciate it that you let me know that. And River says, wait, her internet lagged earlier, so are we still watching Larry's video? Or definitely we're gonna rewatch Larry's video, because this is gonna be over soon, and then yeah. And Anna says, yeah, Audrey. Yes, after. So you mean like Audrey is watching Sint Real's live stream now? Or what do you mean? Because she's in a Sint Real live stream, and I don't know what to do with that. And also no. Charlotte says okay. Charlotte and Anna says no, not now. She's not watching now, but also Sint Real streams late for her. Okay, understand. And Charlotte says, yeah, Audrey's is a mod in somebody else's stream with her. Okay. And Bai says, no, her sister lives in a different city. She's not here. She will be Bai will go alone and listen to a podcast or something. And yes. Also, Charlotte says, early morning hours 2 through 6 a.m. for her while Central is streaming.
Okay. What is the average amount of people working on the floor at a grocery store?
Florida grocery store.
Floor of the. I thought you said Florida.
Like average people working. Or no, sorry. Average people on the
9.
clock. No. Average people on the clock.
On the clock.
On the clock. I said it wrong.
Think of some big grocery stores like Wegmans. We were a small one.
Hold on. Shh.
Well, kid's really
Mental
calculating.
muff.
He's carrying the one.
Yeah,
in
he's
his hand now.
flowers, deli.
But it's not as sassy as Nick's mental math. Like, he's really pushing the numbers in the calculator. He's crunching the numbers, bro. Maybe even if some sort of a bill comes out of his mouth, equals 157.
25.
32.
Damn.
All right, I'm
Not
gonna ask
bad.
that.
So
That was a good guess.
That was a good guess.
How many people are employed at grocery stores in the grocery stores industry in 2023? What would you say?
32.
Damn.
All right, I'm
Not
gonna ask
bad.
that was a good guess.
That was a good guess.
How many people are employed at grocery stores in the grocery stores industry in 2023? What would you say the average amount of employees worldwide? I mean, not worldwide, U.S.
Is my
probably.
answer here a percent, or am I just saying a big number?
Big
Big
number.
number.
4 million.
1.43 million.
Damn.
Maybe it's just the U.S. I don't know where we got these stats.
Yeah, that one
Guys,
was
whenever we
Google.
do stats at the end, they could literally be wrong. But
Yeah,
they're
we get
fine.
them all from Google. So
What was I gonna
Google's
say?
always right.
Oh, Chris, what would you?
So with
what,
TikTok news.
Matt and Chris, what are one sentence? What?
Everything you see on the internet is right.
Yeah.
Imagine if this is the world we live in.
What is one sentence you guys would use to
Well, as Future says, it's a evil world we live in.
describe your life off camera?
Imagine if this is the world we live in.
What is one sentence you guys would use to describe your life off camera based off what we talked about this week?
Hardworking.
B.
Yeah, we didn't hear this smash on the table.
Nice. Oh,
I'd say perspective.
that's a good one. What about half pound of cheese?
Yes, half pound of American cheese.
I want
One.
half pound of cheese.
One. I'd
Dozen of
say I need
bread
to go to.
rolls.
I'd say my sentence of the week is I need to hit up a Hooters again.
Let's
They have
go.
some really good tater
Woo!
tots.
The actual last place I want to be is a Hooters.
I agree.
Dude, yeah, it's just embarrassing because we're like people of the public eye. So if, like,
Yeah.
I get caught up at a Hooters, I think I'd rather kill myself.
Let's go to Hooters.
I can't say that. Sorry, I need to cut that out of my vocab.
Maybe also the sponsorship is gone. But yeah, maybe that's a good idea, what Nick just said.
But yeah, that has been this week. I'm super excited for next week. I'm super excited for everything. We're going on tour soon. We have merch soon, so keep your eyes open.
And
Follow
keep your
Cut
eyes
the Camera
open.
podcast on every single platform and follow all
And
three
keep
of
your eyes
us.
open for my Star Market meetup.
That's never happened.
And keep your
That's
eyes
never
open for
will.
all of our individual projects.
Yay!
Bye.
There's a little silence at the end. Bye. Oh, bro. Yeah. So, yeah. I have to say again, bro. Was entertaining, engaging, and yeah. It also was able to happen on the YouTube live stream. That's wonderful. Cut the Camera podcast reactions will be now also be on the YouTube live stream. And yes, Cut the Camera podcast by the Stereo Triplets. I want to give you this like because you entertained me. There you go. So now, Charlie was saying this is an old video. She doesn't watch the Stereo Triplets, but she don't recall any of them being blonde curly. Yes, old me guys and girls already said, yeah, it's an old podcast. And Colin says she will be right back. She needs to go. We'll welcome you back. And Charlie is saying, do you react to Lily, like Bad Bitch Lily? I've reacted to like 4 or 5 of her videos, but not that much recently because some sort of, for one, we have a lot of content creators with safe slots and do this show. And I some sort of go also with the demand of me guys and girls. And I've some sort of noticed there's not that much of demand for Bad Bitch Lily reactions compared to, I think it's like Slushy Noobs are a crazy demand right now. And Stereo Triplets is like given. It's like, I think that's like the biggest demand overall. And yeah, Bad Bitch Lee has a very, 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 small demand compared to the other stuff. And therefore, I have to really some sort of choose what is some sort of also, aligned in the golden middle with what I really like to react to and I'm enjoying, but also some sort of, considering the demand of me guys and girls, my beloved UDYZYZ enjoys, right? So find the golden middle. And at the moment with the Bad Bitch Lily demand, it doesn't. I wasn't able to fit it in for a certain time. That's true. Yes. So that's something like the state at the moment. Yes. But feel free to recommend something, Charlotte, of Bad Bitch Lily, if you want to, and as soon as, again, it will be, as soon as it's the right time for it, the reaction will happen. But I can't tell you when. I don't want to promise it to you because I want to, if I give my word, I want to keep it. And therefore, I can't tell you if there will be this particular date where it will happen. So, yes. Ruru says she wish they do another season of podcast. Maybe they have a different perspective now. I think it's not completely off the table, right? It wasn't like they some sort of buried this whole thing, right? I think that they left a little bit of a backdoor for that, coming back, right? And Bobby says, honestly, streaming or podcasts, she just wants more long-form content of the Stereo Triplets, of them talking about whatever comes to mind. And we got Coyote in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Coyote. And Coyote saying, you finished? This one, yes. But there half of a Leray video up, coming, and a full Stereo Triplets reaction still. And Charlie says, oh, she enjoys reactions to her. Yeah, I totally understand. Totally understand. Charlotte. She says she would recommend Gio asking Lily to be his girlfriend as a video on either channel, Gio's or Lily's. Feel free to recommend on the YouTube comments. Would appreciate. Hopefully YouTube won't delete your comment and whatever mysterious reason YouTube got nowadays to delete the comments of me guys and girls. It's just crazy. Maybe they're plotting on us. So yeah. Now, yes, again, half Sterniolo triplet reaction, half Leray reaction and half Sterniolo triplets reaction. But since, again, we've learned this particular Leray video can only happen on Twitch because of the copyright stuff with YouTube Live, I have to end now really the YouTube live stream. So some sort of like the second time today, I did it in front of just to be safe. So therefore I want to say thanks to all of my beloved UDYZYZ enjoys that were part of this UDYZYZ show today on the YouTube live stream. Thanks to all of my beloved UDYZYZ enjoys that were silent today. Thanks to all of my beloved UDYZYZ enjoys that were actively engaging in the live stream chat today. Appreciate every single one of you. And therefore, I want to say thanks, Lace, and thanks again, RF, because you came back for the second live stream, the second part. Thanks that you were here today and part of this show. It was extremely entertaining, and we had a blast, as always. So therefore, a little bit of confetti. I guess that's it for today, me guys and gals on YouTube. Alright. I hope you enjoyed it, and always remember, stay watchful.